Hello, good morning, everybody. I need to sit up, clearly. I slouch. No, you know what? We're gonna cheat. Aha! Slouching, not high. Not high, I would never. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Danny, Duck, Flamer, Nightwind, Jenny! My truest of followers! My bird watchers. Yeah, that's what I came up with. Bird watchers, right? You'll appreciate it later. It's fine. It's funny. Good morning to you especially. Welcome in. I tried punching the frames. I tried resetting my router. I don't know what is up with it. Nick says we're gonna get a new one, but also, I don't know, other people have been mad on Twitter, so maybe it's not just me. Maybe it's everybody, you never know. Good morning, Letixie. Good morning, Sanj. How are y'all doing? Good morning, Lizzie. Good morning, Sim. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Yokals. Welcome in. Good morning, Bubbles. And yes, it is. It is, indeed. It is the loveliest of music, Stardew Valley. We love Stardew Valley in this stream, even though we don't stream it enough, but we do. Hi, Junkant. Good morning. Smooth transition with a flick of a finger. I always snap. If I don't snap, Litsa will be mad at me, so we don't do that. It's actually a dress, Bubbles, but I'll stop standing up for that every time. It's a whole Bulbasaur evolution dress. It is one of my favorite things. Alongside my Pokemon leggings and my orange top. Easy. Good morning, Qual. Good morning, Cor. Good morning, Veliki. Veliki? Velico. You know what? You're Veliki now. It's the cutification of your name. There we are. Rip. I mean, hey, at least you have nicknames now. Good morning, Wakupi. You owe me $100 for that? For my very good joke? Please, you should be paying me for my excellent joke. My stream is terrible? What? Same! Wait, hold on, you had dropped frames too? But so did I. So is this just this is a Twitch thing? That's actually, maybe it's just a Twitch thing. Time to investigate. Everything went to heck. Like, yeah, that was last episode. Last episode. For the people who were not here for my last stream yesterday. So, Haru's father died live on television. Come one, come all. So, we think we did that. We think we murdered him. Or it is at least because of us. It's not. We know that it's not. It was a Shadow Man. But our team thinks that we did it, so they aren't feeling great. They don't feel wonderful. Twitchers would also work. They're a type of bird watchers, plus you get Twitch and Witcher in there. But that one sounds more like, I have a quote that just says twitching pile of idiots somewhere. So maybe that, I feel like in my vocabulary that wouldn't sound great. Good morning, Awesome. How you doing? There were many times when bitrate drops to triple digits. I went to red. So I had, in the end I had like 6 or 7k dropped frames total. It's so weird. I have no idea why. I have no idea. He sure did. F's in the chat like, ooh, we didn't stand a chance, this boy. Hi, Freeman. I'm doing fantastic, thank you. How are you? Honestly, yeah, I've been doing really well. I've been feeling good. Maybe not the, he was questioned just a little bit. Like, he can still go. But I didn't really want him to die, you know what I mean? I don't think he should have died. I don't think we should ever think, hey, you know what? This man should die. I don't think, no. He's like, you know what? Sleep it off. Just sleep it off. Can I at least put these things away? Because I have a swan boat now. Thank you very much. And I have a star stickers. Aww. Aww. Oh no, Yusuke gave me like the nicest gifts. Yusuke, did you develop taste? And kindness? Mine was red for a while. 4 hours of streaming, I ended up with 4% drop frames. Yeah, and it was every so often, and it would just kind of hover around orange. I don't know. No, Morgana does not need to die. But I wish he would tell us not to sleep all the time. Like, not in that, yeah. Listen, Jenny, he had it coming. No, he didn't. We didn't want him to die. We just wanted him to suffer for a very long time. I wanted him to realize he was a very bad man and to also feel bad about that. Because I feel like he knew he was a very bad man. He just didn't feel bad about it. So here we are. I have no idea what, like, my time... It was more near the end.
Inmate.
I'll have to look what time that was.
Our master has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
He's gonna get up and he's like, oh, you're bone now! Terrible, Igor. Don't tell me these things. You're mean. How dare you? Very, very close to the end? Really?
First, I'd like to
oh, what do you mean to drop
congratulate you
frames?
for expelling the one proud of their greed.
For a second there, I thought you meant the game. I was like, am I? Rip.
Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened.
We'll call it odd. Yeah, what happened, Igor? I feel like you know. I feel like he knows.
Who knows?
Oh, shut up. You do.
However, don't you sense it? The malicious will of another.
This man knows so much more than he is telling me. I actually want to just pull him by his nose and smack him around until he tells me, and pluck out his eyebrows one by one, because this man is a whole liar.
It seems a contingency has occurred.
Is that what we're calling it? Okay.
At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case.
I thought so, let us Igor definitely knows more. He knows the secret to having a smooth voice. Okay, well that's cheating. Igor's voice fits his appearance so well. It's so weird as well, Sim, because a lot of people feel like it doesn't, and I actually really like it. I really like his voice. Anyone would want all this too in the exact same description? Right? Collectively, the chat wants to do this too. He knows more. Make a unibrow. He doesn't actually have a unibrow. He just has really, really wild brows.
I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
Uh-huh. He's just like, wow. He actually did say what I thought he was gonna say, which is, wow, you're so boned, have fun, enjoy. His voice is different in old games, so it's more like because they're not used to it.
All right.
See, Persona 5 is my first one, so I
We shall
don't
meet
care, I
again.
guess.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
What if I don't want to? What if I want to hang out? It's too bad this is the first Igor you have experienced. Is it? See, that's the thing. You say that because it isn't for you. Like, you don't like this one as much as the old one because you didn't experience this one first. Whereas for me, it's very likely if I hear another Igor now, I'm gonna be like, oh. Well, I kind of liked Persona 5's Igor better because I'm used to him now. Ratings dropped? What do you mean? Oh, my rate! I didn't even look! I didn't even look. Yeah, people told me, Simp, but we'll play it one day. Don't worry. Like, I thought the ratings were gonna drop to, like, 0. What did you actually look how many it dropped to, Nightwind? Because I didn't actually look. Went down to 79? Oh, that's a big drop, though. But not as big as I thought. I thought everyone would hate us. Did you hear? Okumura died. It's all over the news. He collapsed during his press conference, right? I wish I'd been watching when it happened. No, you don't. You're probably better off. It was a total disaster. I never imagined seeing a heart attack would be so unsettling, because that is not what a heart attack looks like. That's what a stolen shadow looks like. The news says it was because of illness, but either way you spin it, still bizarre. Damn, wish I'd seen it live. Why are you so morbid? Excited students. Yeah, I know, Simp, exactly. They were all like, oh, good. Let him die, which is like, okay.
Listen this time, okay?
And in this age of proletarian literature, that is, literature written by the working class, did you see that interview? I thought it was going to be some hidden camera show at first. I was so scared I changed the channel. He really looked like he was in pain. I was sick. Will you quiet down? We're in class right now. Not to mention, you have midterms starting on Monday. Focus on studying. Things are getting pretty bad. Pretty bad. Hi, Vargas. Good morning. Welcome in. It's still high percent. I know, exactly. I'm kind of surprised. Seems police have shown up at our school. The police? What for? Your sister hasn't told you about any of this. Nothing at all. Could this be related to Okumura's death in some way? But there's no connection between our school and Okumura Foods. Think they came to talk to Haru? She's absent today. And seriously, what are they here for? I can't even begin to fathom the reason. Anyhow, let's be particularly careful not to stand out, and head straight home once school ends. Understand that, everyone? Wait, no, but aren't we not gonna hang out? Wow. Sorry that we're all traumatized right now. Yeah, no, exactly.
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I mean, and like I get that it didn't happen. It didn't happen at our school, so we didn't have to have like a meeting about it. But I feel like maybe they should address it somewhat, but they haven't at all. In France, you only need 50% to pass a class. Wow. Boy. Yeah, Haru's father died last episode. So, rip. Say my other beloved. No, she's mean. She's mean.
I see.
We're hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least.
Oh my god, shut
Thank
up.
you for your cooperation.
Miss Cynthia! Welcome back. Thank you so much for the resub. What's up? How you doing? Good morning. I feel like... we should have removed the calling card. Would that have been smart? We should have removed the calling card. Hi, Kaisa! Good morning. She's mean, but she's sexy. That doesn't fix it. I made someone a calling card on my laptop. Don't kill him. If bad, why sexy? If baby, if not baby, why baby size?
Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
That was planted. Because we never sent one. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. They're setting us up. This is... Oh my god. I think we are running into the moment that we get to the point where we are like in real time now. I feel like we're getting there. Kaisa, don't spoil that! What? I didn't know there was gonna be a Shadow Say! Boy! Exams are also much harder. I mean, listen. I mean, if not go to school, then no have to pass. That's cruel, man. You can't be doing that. Be careful what you say. They already sent the car to the police, I think? Oh yeah, he did! Wait, then why are they even talking about it? She should have already known. Yeah, I think soon we're gonna get to the interrogation part where we're like... And then I think she's gonna believe me, though. I think she is gonna believe me.
I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
Little does she know, Haru is a phantom thief. Awkward.
The principal? No one told me about that.
Because we didn't. You should. Oh no. Is she gonna be the one who betrays us because she thinks we actually did do that and we didn't tell her? Would it be Haru? Would she be that dumb? No. Right? No.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life.
Or anyone else's.
And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another.
Yes. Duh.
You don't sound like you're lying.
This is like the fifth time. Yeah, the fifth time where she's like, you told me something else that doesn't sound like you're dying or you're lying, like, or you're dying, or both. And almost killed Kamoshida, but she stopped herself. And she was new.
If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse.
I like complications!
Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up?
Yes.
And I hate to admit,
if I knew enough.
With my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one.
Do you though?
Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked.
I mean, did we though? We knew about him from the ranking. And then we just heard about the rumors, so technically not really. Energizer! Good morning, buddy. Today's a slow day, is it? After the beating you went through, you might sound like he's dying. Well, yeah, but he didn't, though. Unless...
You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person.
We've been telling her ridiculous story after ridiculous story.
Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal?
My teammate was in danger.
Simple enough.
Was it?
There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
Okay, well no, hold on. You can't say that. You can't say that. It depends, like... There have been some very charming people on Ted Bundy who were horrible, horrible murderers, so... you must have had help from a gamer, and I did. Why are we bonding over an interrogation right now? It's so weird. And we're only rank 5?
Alright.
That's...
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed.
You don't say.
Just to prove your innocence, your next objective was...
Oh, we have another objective.
What's the matter?
I don't know, drugs?
Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you?
My vision is starting to get distorted. Yo, am I okay?
Can you hear me? You need to stay
Jinsey Bird! You need to stay focused! Damn you, Jinsey Bird!
Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end.
Okay, well, I'm dying.
We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable.
You saying it's not already? Because I'm completely drugged up?
Well then, let's move on.
Like, I am clearly on severe drugs, and she's like, you don't sound like you're lying.
At last we arrive at your most recent crime.
I am tripping absolute balls. Dear Lord.
You know what I mean, don't you?
No.
This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence.
Wait.
It was
addressed
to Sae Nijima.
Well, I guess that...
Myself.
I figured that it was because of what you just said, guys. Rip.
Now,
Death can wait, need to confess. Hold on. I gotta tell you about my fantasy land. If I die, yeah, no, you can't frame me at that point. No, I'm a corpse. You got nothing on me. Except for rigor mortis. But, like, is she evil, though? Because she's not. I don't think she's evil. I think she's just, like, trying too hard to do her job. And it also... Morgana! Do you know what a mobile phone is? Morgana! What the fu- Boy. Let's not do that today. So what Morgana is saying is please stand in the middle of your room and do nothing because someone might call. I'm gonna punch the cat. They didn't want her meddling with the investigation until higher-ups gave up and let her. Yeah. So, like, that's shady, right, Jenny? That's shady. I think that's because of the politician. I guess I'll go to sleep? Is that what you want? We still don't know anything. I guess I'll sleep again. I hate you so much. My god. Yeah, it's all a coincidence, probably. I guess. I don't... If we die, we die. Staring at the phone, waiting. Also, here, fun fact. So I ordered makeup for the whole, the Yennefer cosplay, etc., and the elf cosplay at the same time. I ordered that at Hudson's Bay. And they ordered their own order. They canceled their own order. Why did they do that? Because they emailed me to call them because there was an issue with my order. They were like, oh, call us here. And I talked about this on Discord where, like, I was on hold for 7 minutes and it sounded like people were getting murdered in the background. That one. And then I sent them a mail where it's like, hey, I called you, been on hold for 7 minutes. Y'all sound like you're chopping up bodies. Please just give me an email. And then they just canceled it because they cannot be fucked to actually email me. They want me to call. The way I will never order there again. Like, where do you get off asking me to? I'm a millennial. We don't call people. We barely text. Go home. Anyway, so I'm getting that and it's elsewhere. I don't know where yet, but Introducing a new app to get you to sleep and stay asleep. Morgana, he will beat you up until you sleep every night. Like, it is, like, such a mess. Like, no, we don't call. I do not know what is wrong with them, Bartkus, but I am not ordering there again. My phone has voice features? Not mine. I refuse to acknowledge that. We stare at them until they figure out what they want. Yeah, I'll go to their warehouse, be like, eyeshadow. At least they weren't like, we want to send you a sealed letter written by a fountain pen sent by a pigeon. You know what? At least that would be classy. I'm just saying. Okay, she is like solo texting me. That's suspicious. Oh, Jinsei-kun. My apologies for messaging you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down a bit at home, so I thought there's something I need to tell you. Are you alright? Yes, thank you. There's actually something that's caught my attention. I think I need to discuss it with everyone, though. We should meet at the hideout after school. Looks like Haru is managing, somehow. Alright, let's meet up with everyone after school. Oh, suspicious. Suspicious. So they hear your voice and you hear theirs, like, ew. And it's funny, because it was one of those numbers where the person I'm calling has to pay for the call. So you'd think that they would pick up the phone. Oh man, it's dropping. It is dropping. They don't like me anymore. Business strats, like, collect calls still exist? Apparently, in the Hudson's Bay they do.
With this, preparations are finally...
This guy can die, though. We don't care about him. You mean to tell me murder makes you less popular? Like, inconceivable.
The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground.
Like, this guy is so gross. We hate him. We hate him a lot.
Now then, she'll be next.
And oh, so they were going after Sei because Sei was making trouble for them as well. So we're gonna gang up on them with Sei. Let's go. I think some people prefer calls as information can be conveyed faster. But like, what could be the problem with my order though? It'd be something like, oh, this product isn't available anymore. It would have been something like that, so... Hi, Laser! Good morning. Your hot murder will absolutely make you popular. Okay, in certain circles. Not gonna lie, I hate calls from strange people I've never talked to before. I don't pick up my phone. If you call me, I don't pick up my phone. If you are not in my address list, you are getting blocked. On the spot. Don't be good at your job, or else boss will murder. Apparently so. And this one especially.
Yes, I've already spoken to human resources about
I bet he's also gonna get killed though, because he's a very weak connection, I feel.
It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for
You
her.
absolute liar.
The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed. They'll become the criminals we've set them up to be. Just as you instructed.
Why are you so gross? If you call me, you'll either leave me a message that I'll listen to in a week or two, or you'll get blocked. I don't listen to my voicemails either. And no, then we stop. Never call Jinsei from a random burner phone found in the trash. Just don't call me. Nobody call me. You can poke me on Discord, Twitter, whatever. I use Android's call screen feature for unknown callers. Even then, I already have the Android feature on where if a scam call tries to call me on like the highest level, it just gets blocked immediately. I just don't like talking to people on the phone. The world should understand this. There used to be an app that would block any spam caller and international numbers that you hadn't approved. I have that. It's like, it comes standard on Android. I listen to them eventually because sadly I can't dismiss the message notification without listening to it. This is why I don't have a voicemail. Haha! It is for Forgana Bartkus, and I don't know if this is the politician guy or if it's the guy that is currently in charge.
It's so damn loud.
We should kill him. I mean, what? That's
Where's
not what I
Haru?
meant. Uh-oh.
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Oh god, now I'm even more suspicious.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
Oh no. Oh no.
What's up? People are posting that we killed President Okumura.
They have been doing that for a while, let's be honest.
So it's begun already.
Yep.
What?
I figured as much. Think I mentioned I use RoboKiller, which answers for you, then forwards it to you after it's a real person with a real message. No, they can also sod off. Even if you're a real person, you can sod off. Like, y'all heard me pick up the phone once on stream. You know how I react. I don't want to talk. Go. Mr. Number used to do that. It started being awful though. I just don't... Why do I have a phone, honestly, at this point? To take cat pictures. iOS has that now too, but the app used to be updating its filters based on the users. Can I just set it to all? My voicemail doesn't work, so if you try to leave me a message, I won't hear it, and I don't want to. When they call me and try to sell me shit, I talk to them in such a manner they never call me again. Blocking the number also helps there, though. Cat pictures are important, yes. I remember I used to get spam calls where a robot-like lady just said goodbye. I know that there are numbers that will call you, and their whole deal is that they want you to call them back, because that is a pay-collect call. So you're paying them money, basically, to call them. So anyway, never call back. That's what I'm trying to say. Just don't call. Don't use your phone. Only text. And actually, don't text either. Only take cat pictures. When I was a kiddo and didn't know any better, somebody once called our home and tried to scam sell a V8 engine from the UK? I was so confused, and with my terrible English I had no idea what to do. This is why the only thing you have to learn is no. If you know me, you know I don't want to be called. Exactly! If you don't know me, then I don't want to pick up. I pick up a call when I know who is calling, and I am expecting the call, and it is something that is actually necessary for me. That's the only consideration. Never call back, even if it's your husband or child. Just take cat pictures. Exactly, exactly. There we go.
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers.
Ah, the fickle notion of fame.
What a lightning fast change of attitude.
Are you surprised? This is the internet. I feel bad being mean to people calling because I get the need for money, but like, I can't imagine being okay working for a scamming service. Yeah, no, so I don't feel bad. If your job is to scam people, you can go. Like, I'll be as mean as I like. You saying all these fancy features a phone has these days, I'm supposed to use it? Not as a phone? Yeah, no, don't do that. Only rotary phones.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Hey, Ryuji, do you still wanna tell people you're a phantom thief? Or
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
just most people?
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Well, actually,
Haru! I'm sorry.
have you
Mike.
sold us out yet?
I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me too.
I know, it's honestly, I think we can be a little bit lenient with her. Honestly. May I take dog? Yes. Animal pictures. Yeah, animal pictures is good. I only pick up on random numbers because I'm always afraid a family member may be trying to reach me from someone else's phone. I do not have that fear because my family member would know to text me at that point. Like, if you are my family member, you should know this. And these scammers get to listen to my wonderful rendition of extremely heavy breathing. Make it sound like someone's chopping up bodies in the background too. He just wants to tell anyone within earshot. Yeah, only random targets, but no one else. Preferably in the mall.
My condolences. Must be rough.
Yeah, because it feels like a trap. But I also feel like because she has a calling, like, Sei has a calling card, I feel like we're not getting betrayed right now yet. I guess Twitter now officially has a tip feature? Oh god. Why does every platform need, like, a monetization model? Like, please don't pay for my tweets. Can you not? Even then they would just leave me a message. Like, yeah, like, I'm not gonna pick up. It's gonna be like, Side B! The island! Anybody who gets that reference, I applaud you. Why is Jack such a... He likes the money. What did you miss? Sandy, they think we're murderers now. Everyone thinks we're criminals. We are, kind of, but like in a good way. So, to support the content creators you want to without Twitter taking any cut. Twitter definitely takes a cut. Do not lie to me, Twitter. Do not lie to me.
I'm okay now.
Are you?
I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
No.
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yeah, we kill him with kindness, man.
Yes. What makes you say that? Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Stop yelling!
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
A little bit. She's so smart. It's why I love her.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
For real.
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
We can sit here and be very upset, mostly.
All calm down for a moment.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, right? If we're thinking about this logically, as a group, the only way we could get captured is if one of us tells someone else that we're Phantom Thieves. So basically, we need to ditch Ryuji, or kill him, preferably, because otherwise he'll definitely tell people. Even if everybody hates us, we could still continue doing what we do, as long as we never get found out. As long as only a single person can get away with this, we'd actually be okay. Like, that's what I mean. Like, say, I don't know. Majima-san, no, not that one. But he would, though. He would. Did you have fun, Litsa? No, you didn't. I can tell. I get the love of money, but I don't get the acting higher than everyone else and only pushing your own narrative on your free speech. Oh, Farkas, let's not get into that, please. I tip you $2 and you receive $1. Twitter took no cut. It's just a part of the money that evaporates with traveling. Woo! Just like the applause feature on YouTube. Can they go? Can they go? Okay, well, when you do it, yes, Flamer. You can play the sequel to this game. Strikers? All that friction with the bits and bytes flying through the interapps? Yeah, they just become smaller. They become, it's like sand. That just happens. I was hoping no one hasn't already overheard you. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? That's why Ryuji needs to shut up, because he keeps yelling about it. The teacher knows, and the doctor knows. So we'd have to like strategically murder people who know. Yeah, it's a few people. It's just a beta, I think, for now, Nightwind. Like, I've seen a few people have it. But if you applaud someone on YouTube, then obviously the creator isn't getting everything. You know it isn't.
From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers.
Oh no, they have done that for a while.
It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this?
Quiet, inside voice.
I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
The hacker is gonna fix it for us. It's just another fancy word for tipping. Yeah, it's like bits, basically. Like, if you pay for bits, then you pay more than the amount of bits that you get for it, basically. It's like that. Like, they take a cut, basically. I don't think it's a 50% thing, like on subscribing, but it's not far off.
At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
Ryuji. Jack will make it permanent and you won't be able to promote any other platform. Yes, you will. It's awfully ridiculous. I don't even mind something like bits on Twitch because at least I get some fancy badge for it and fancy alerts and fancy emotes. I think I pay 170 for 100 bits, so not far off indeed. Yeah, wow, that's actually worse than I thought. That's what I always say, Vargas. Like, even Patreon is kind of like this, which is like just straight PayPal's always the best for any creator you watch, no matter what they're doing. Like, PayPal also isn't perfect.
For real?
But yeah, send it through mail. Can have a duck badge or eagle badge or tit badge. Actually, no, you can't. But you can have Witcher badges. All you need. They found a calling card with the principal, but that's impossible. Well, clearly it isn't. This is ridiculous. Why are people doubting the Phantom Thieves over what happened to President Okumura? They'd never do such a thing, isn't that right? Absolutely. Yeah, I trust them. Anyway, it seems like everyone's forgotten all they've done up to this point. That won't stop me though. I'll continue cheering them on. Make sure you tell them that. Well, see you later. Okay, I'll tell me that. Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him. We will never betray Mishima. Actually, that would be Nick's bank account at that point. I don't know. PayPal isn't perfect indeed, but at least I think they only take 3 to 4%. Yeah, like it's much smaller. It's not nearly as bad, but I don't know, man. Everyone's taking advantage all the time.
Nice.
You deserve bed. You're gonna tell us to go to bed, aren't you? Yeah, you're gonna tell us to go to bed. Of course you are. They killed someone, but I'll still cheer them on. I love murderers. All we can do right now is sit tight and wait. No, we can sleep tight and wait. Haha. Sleep. Oh, now it's down to 60. Yeah, they're evil. Just turn yourselves in, please. Okay. Oh. I'm sorry for worrying you, everyone. I won't be able to respond for a little while longer. You don't need to mind us. More importantly, are you doing all right? I'm okay. I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. It seems everyone's having difficulty with not only clients, but the press as well. They're even handling the preparations for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty that I'm unable to help out at all. You shouldn't. Everyone understands this is a trying time for you, and we're here if anything happens. I know. I'll get in touch once things settle down. Don't push yourself. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bless that girl. Worrying about others even at a time like this. We will hug her. Hi, Gulsa. My favorite dress. I have to wear it when you guys come over because it's green. It's like the only green thing I have, I think. I was over 90, but like I knew it was gonna drop Zelana because like we were definitely gonna get blamed for that murder. Absolutely. Look at each one of them being a little bean. I know. You can see the Ivysaurs the most. I'm actually really looking forward to playing Pokemon Snap. I bet they killed Okumura to make an example out of him. Why else would they kill him during a press conference? I read somewhere that Okumura raised his daughter alone. Maybe he wasn't a great manager, but as a parent, I feel for— Shut up! Murdering someone to make a point is textbook terrorism. Like Shido and that Akechi kid say, the Phantom Thieves are a menace. We're gonna kill everybody on this train. Pokemon Snap. Have we been cheering on murderers all this time? Yes. It has to be a setup. The Phantom Thieves aren't like that. They're not heroes, they're just criminals. I believe in the Phantom Thieves. They wouldn't do that. I'm really disappointed. Were they just lying? We never talked to you. We never talked to you. Yeah, it was last stream, Sandy. Last stream, the Okumura died. He had a press conference and he had a heart attack that also made him bleed black out of his eyes and his nose and his mouth and stuff. Which, don't ask me how that works, but it did. The answer to being accused for murder is obviously more murder. It is. It works every time. Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have an idea? Of course not. If I were to guess, I would have a hiccup. I would say the culprit behind the mental shutdowns. Wait, how do we even know we got set up to begin with? They found a calling card in Principal Kobayakawa's office. Someone else had to have planted that, obviously. In the worst case scenario, it's possible they know our identities. This is bad, guys. Yes, our state of affairs is looking quite bleak. Let's prove our innocence. How are we gonna do that, though? Looks like our only choice now is to find the true culprit. Although, we don't have any leads. Damn it, what's gonna happen to us? It's okay. Futaba's gonna fix it. Exactly, Stanch. If you're already started, let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's raining. If you're being accused, kill the accuser and the witness. Yeah, you were sloppy in the first place if you didn't already do that in the start. Good morning, it is. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Okumura's shadow was killed just after we took his treasure. Yeah, and it wasn't us. I still don't know how they, like, choose when to kill them, but... I wish we could prove our innocence, but we can't afford to make a dumb mistake and get ourselves caught. We'll just have to keep laying low and wait. Let's not do anything suspicious, okay? No. Hey, sorry for bringing this up when things are so chaotic. I know it's been tough after what happened to President Okumura and all, but this is the perfect time for smaller changes of heart to restore your reputation. Anyway, here's the info I have. If true, this one's pretty crazy. Apparently an ex-mercenary who works as an assassin is hiding out in the Shibuya underground. He acts like a homeless person during the day, but then goes about his work at night. He hasn't left any trace of his identity, though, so there's nothing the police can do. Sounds dangerous. Right? I can't breathe easy knowing he's out there. Well, according to the rumors, his name is Yohei Kiritane. I'm seriously scared. I don't want anything to do with this. I'm leaving this to you, the Phantoms. The Phantoms. Mishima really does get some amazing info for us sometimes. Our reputation may have taken a hit after Okumura's death, but we can still prove our justice in mementos. We should discuss this with everyone when we have time. Oh, and we have to meet up with Haru before we can go in. Okay. I don't know if it would be cool if somebody accused me of that. I would be hyperventilating and panicking like mad. yeah, kill the most important ones first. Oh, you want to go and study? I can give you a general idea of what they were like when I was a second year. Sure, let's study together. Actually, hold on. What else do we have real quick? Okay, you're people watching. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna study with you. For sure. Come to the library! Hi, Skull! Good morning. Is it still morning? Yes, good morning to you. Hi, Kale! Good morning to you as well. Trying difficult problems is good, but the most important thing is your fundamentals. Well, how are they? Good, I think. Have you seen my knowledge level? Wow, has studying with Makoto deepened your understanding? Totally. We are getting deepened understandings every single day. We're still not actually 5 knowledge. Interesting.
Alright.
I feel like it should be. I always think it's interesting that they have to write the plot to work the same whether you finish immediately or draw it out until the last day. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You can't really skip it in the middle and just say, hey, hang out for a while, do nothing. It is the Thursday, my dudes. Possibly the logic is that faster players are more likely to forgive dissonance since they understand how the design works. But the lore, Tom, the lore. Oh, that time! Oh, Makoto, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to leave you for a second. I have to read a story. Nordic, Celtic, or Japanese? Thank God it's not morning, actually. But the next day. Japanese. We had a Japanese one last time. That one was pretty nutty, not gonna lie. Okay, I'll be right back. Very fast. And it's a cozy enough background sound, right? I think so anyway. Ahem. Tales of Japan. You know what? We're just gonna, before people get confused again when I come up here, because that happens a lot, actually. Where's my text? Ahem. Story. There, I have to just make it smaller. And give it a little, do you have a line? You must have an outline. Make it like that. It looks terrible, but at least it kind of does the job, right? Kind of. Oh my god. This is totally readable, right? It's fine. Is there a story about Melon Princess? Let me see. Doesn't look like it. It does not look like it. This had 166 sources, this book. Yo. Interesting. Joker and Makoto are reading books in game. Jinsei reading in yeah, no, they knew what they were doing. So we read this one. Oh, I knew I heard an Arwen. Hello, an Arwen. So this one would be The Jellyfish and the Monkey. Is that a very long one? Let me see, I might, yeah, okay. Thinking maybe I need to do that in twice, but I think we can manage. Hey Arwen, are you gonna listen to me read a story too, buddy? Yes. Do you want to read the story for me? No? Maybe? Comic Sans. I'm not a monster. Anyway. The Jellyfish and the Monkey. Long, long ago, in old Japan, the Kingdom of the Sea was governed by a wonderful king. He was called Renjin, or the Dragon King of the Sea. His power was immense, for he was the ruler of all sea creatures, both great and small, and in his keeping were the jewels of the ebb and flow of the tide. The jewel of the ebbing tide, when thrown into the ocean, caused the sea to recede from the land, and the jewel of the flowing tide made the waves to rise mountains high and to flow in upon the shore like a tidal wave. The palace of Renjin was at the bottom of the sea and was so beautiful that no one has ever seen anything like it, even in dreams. I gotta be careful that Armin doesn't like step on the mute button now. The walls were of coral, the roof of jade stone and carophrase, and the floors were of the finest mother of pearl. But the Dragon King, in spite of his widespread kingdom, his beautiful palace and all its wonders, and his power which none disputed throughout the whole sea, was not at all happy, for he reigned alone. At last he thought that if he married, he would not only be happier, but also more powerful, so he decided to take a wife. Calling all his fish retainers together, he chose several of them as ambassadors to go through the sea and seek for a young dragon princess who would be his bride. At last they returned to the palace, bringing with them a lovely young dragon. Her scales were of glittering green, like the wings of a summer beetle's. Her eyes threw out glances of fire, that seems dangerous, and she was dressed in gorgeous robes. All the jewels of the sea worked in with embroidery adorned them. The king fell in love with her at once, and the wedding ceremony was celebrated with great splendor. Every living thing in the sea, from the great whales down to the little shrimps, came in shoals to offer their congratulations to the bride and bridegroom and to wish them a long and prosperous life. Never had there been such an assemblage of or such gay festivities in the fish world before. The train of bearers who carried the princess... I said princess, it's bride. Arwen! She's gonna sit on the mute button very soon at this point. Arwen, come here. Come here. Come here. You can't sit there. Come here. Come here. She's looking at me like, I don't think so. Come. Yeah. Hey. Gotta sit calmly, buddy. Yes. You listen to the story? Okay. Where was I? The train of bearers who carried the bride's possessions to her new home seemed to reach across the waves from one end of the sea to the other. Each fish carried a phosphorescent lantern and was dressed in ceremonial robes, gleaming blue and pink and silver, and the waves as they rose and fell and broke that night seemed to be rolling masses of white and green fire, for the phosphorus shone with a doubly brilliance in honor of the event. Now for a time, the Dragon King and his bride lived very happily. They loved each other dearly, and the bridegroom day after day took delight in showing his bride all the wonders and treasures of his coral palace. and she was never tired of wandering with him through its vast halls and gardens. Life seemed to them both like a long, sunless day. 2 months passed in this happy way, and then the Dragon Queen fell ill and was obliged to stay in bed. The king was sorely troubled when he saw his precious bride so ill, and at once sent for the fish doctor to come and give her some medicine. He gave special orders to the servants to nurse her carefully and to wait upon her with diligence, but in spite of all the nurse's assiduous care and the medicine that the doctor prescribed, the young queen showed no signs of recovery, but grew daily worse. Then the Dragon King interviewed the doctor and blamed him for not curing the queen. The doctor was alarmed at Rinjin's evident displeasure and excused his want of skill by saying that, although he knew the right kind of medicine to give the invalid, it was impossible to find it in the sea.
"Do you mean to tell me that you can't get the medicine here?"
asked the Dragon King. "It's just as you say," said the doctor.
"Tell me what it is you want for the queen,"
demanded Rinjin. "I want the liver of a live monkey," answered the doctor.
"The liver of a live monkey? Of course that will be most difficult to get,"
said the king.
"If we could only get one for the Majesty Queen, she would soon recover," said the doctor. "Very well, that decides it. We must get it somehow or other, but where are we most likely to find a monkey?"
asked the king. Then the doctor told the Dragon King that some distance to the south there was a monkey island where a great many monkeys lived. "If only you could capture one of these monkeys," said the doctor.
"How can any of my people capture a monkey?"
said the Dragon King, greatly puzzled. "The monkeys live on dry land, while we live in the water, and out of our element we are quite powerless. I don't see what we can do." "That has been my difficulty too," said the doctor. "But amongst your innumerable servants you surely can find one who can go on shore for that express purpose."
"Something must be done,"
said the king, and calling his chief steward he consulted him on the matter. The chief steward thought for some time, and then, as if struck by a sudden thought, said joyfully, "I know what we must do. There is the Kurage. He is certainly ugly to look at, but he is proud of being able to walk on land with his 4 legs like a tortoise. Let us send him to the island of monkeys to catch one." The jellyfish was then summoned to the king's presence and was told by His Majesty what was required of him. The jellyfish, on being told of the unexpected mission which was to be entrusted to him, looked very troubled, and said that he had never been to the island in question, and as he had never had any experience in catching monkeys, he was afraid that he would not be able to get one. "Well," said the chief steward, "if you depend on your strength or dexterity, you will never catch a monkey. The only way is to play a trick on one." "How can I play a trick on a monkey? I don't know how to do it," said the perplexed jellyfish. "This is what you must do," said the wily chief steward. "When you approach the island of monkey and meet some of them, you must try to get very friendly with one. Tell him that you are a servant of the Dragon King, and invite him to come and visit you and see the Dragon King's palace. Try and describe to him as vividly as you can the grandeur of the palace and the wonders of the sea, so as to arouse his curiosity and make him long to see it all." "But how am I to get the monkey here? You know monkeys can't swim," said the reluctant jellyfish. "You must carry him on your back. What is the use of your shell if you can't do that?" said the chief steward. "Won't he be very heavy?" queried Kurage again. "You mustn't mind that, for you are working for the Dragon King," replied the chief steward. "I will do my best then," said the jellyfish, and he swam away from the palace and started off towards the monkey island. Swimming swiftly, he reached his destination in a few hours and landed by a convenient wave upon the shore. On looking round, he saw not far away a big pine tree with drooping branches, and on one of those branches was just what he was looking for, a live monkey. "I'm in luck," thought the jellyfish. "Now I must flatter the creature and try to entice him to come back with me to the palace, and my part will be done." So the jellyfish slowly walked towards the pine tree. In those ancient days, the jellyfish had 4 legs and a hard shell like a tortoise. When he got to the pine tree, he raised his voice and said, "How do you do, Mr. Monkey? Isn't it a lovely day?" "A very fine day," answered the monkey from the tree. "I've never seen you in this part of the world before. Where have you come from? And what is your name?" "My name is Kurage, or Jellyfish. I am one of the servants of the Dragon King. I've heard so much of your beautiful island that I have come on purpose to see it," answered the jellyfish.
I am very glad to see you, said the monkey. By the by, said the jellyfish, have you ever seen the palace of the Dragon King of the Sea, where I live? I have often heard of it, but I've never seen it, answered the monkey. Then you ought most surely to come. It is a great pity for you to go through life without seeing it. The beauty of the palace is beyond all description. It is certainly to my mind the most lovely place in the world, said the jellyfish. Is it so beautiful as all that? Asked the monkey in astonishment. Then the jellyfish saw his chance and went on describing to the best of his ability the beauty and grandeur of the Sea King's palace, and the wonders of the garden with its curious trees of white, pink, and red coral, and the still more curious fruits like great jewels hanging on the branches. The monkey grew more and more interested, and as he listened, he came down the tree step by step, so as not to lose a word of the wonderful story. I have got him at last, thought the jellyfish, but aloud he said, Mr. Monkey, I must now go back. As you have never seen the palace of the Dragon King, won't you avail yourself of this splendid opportunity by coming with me? I shall then be able to act as a guide and show you all the sights of the sea, which will be even more beautiful to you, a landlubber. I should love to go, said the monkey. But how am I to cross the water? I can't swim, as you surely know. There is no difficulty about that. I can carry you on my back. That will be troubling you too much, said the monkey. I can do it quite easily. I'm stronger than I look, so you needn't hesitate, said the jellyfish, and taking the monkey on his back, he stepped into the sea. Keep very still, Mr. Monkey, said the jellyfish. You mustn't fall into the sea. I am responsible for your safe arrival at the king's palace. Oh, please don't go so fast, or I am sure I shall fall off, said the monkey. Thus they went along, the jellyfish skimming through the waves with the monkey sitting on his back. When they were about halfway, the jellyfish, who knew very little of anatomy, began to wonder if the monkey had his liver with him or not. Mr. Monkey, tell me, have you such a thing as a liver with you? The monkey was very much surprised at this queer question and asked what the jellyfish wanted with a liver. That is the most important thing of all, said the stupid jellyfish. So as soon as I recollected it, I asked you if you had yours with you. Why is my liver so important to you? Asked the monkey. Oh, you will learn the reason later, said the jellyfish. The monkey grew more and more curious and suspicious, and urged the jellyfish to tell him for what his liver was wanted, and ended up by appealing to his hearer's feelings by saying he was very troubled at what he had been told. Then the jellyfish, seeing how anxious the monkey looked, was sorry for him, and told him everything, how the Dragon Queen had fallen ill, and how the doctor had said that only the liver of a live monkey would cure her, and how the Dragon King had sent him to find one. Now I have done as I was told, and as soon as we arrive at the palace, the doctor will want your liver, so I feel sorry for you, said the silly jellyfish. The poor monkey was horrified when he learned all this, and very angry at the trick played upon him. He trembled with fear at the thought of what was in store for him. But the monkey was a clever animal, and he thought it the wisest plan not to show any sign of the fear he felt. So he tried to calm himself and to think of some way by which he might escape. The doctor means to cut me open and then take my liver out. Why, I shall die, thought the monkey. At last a bright thought struck him, so he said quite cheerfully to the jellyfish, What a pity it was, Mr. Jellyfish, that you did not speak of this before we left the island. If I had told why I wanted you to accompany me, you would certainly have refused to come, answered the jellyfish. You are quite mistaken, said the monkey. Monkeys can very well spare a liver or two, especially when it is wanted for the Dragon Queen of the Sea. If I had only guessed of what you were in need, I should have presented you with one without waiting to be asked. I have several livers, but the greatest pity is that, as you did not speak in time, I've left all my livers hanging on the pine tree. Have you left your liver behind you? Asked the jellyfish. Yes, said the cunning monkey. During the daytime, I usually leave my liver hanging up on the branch of a tree, as it is very much in the way when I am climbing about from tree to tree. Today, listening to your interesting conversation, I quite forgot it and left it behind when I came off with you. If only you had spoken in time, I should have remembered it and should have brought it along with me. The jellyfish was very disappointed when he heard this, for he believed every word the monkey said. The monkey was of no good without a liver. Finally, the jellyfish stopped and told the monkey so. Well, said the monkey, that is soon remedied. I am really sorry to think of all your trouble, but if you will only take me back to the place where you found me, I shall soon be able to get my liver. The jellyfish did not at all like the idea of going all the way back to the island again, but the monkey assured him that if he would be so kind as to take him back, he would get his very best liver and bring it with him the next time. Thus persuaded, the jellyfish turned his course towards the monkey island once more. No sooner had the jellyfish reached the shore than the sly monkey landed, and getting up into the pine tree where the jellyfish had first seen him, he cut several capers amongst the branches with joy at being safe home again, and then, looking down at the jellyfish, said, "So many thanks for all the trouble you've taken. Please, present my compliments to the Dragon King on your return." The jellyfish wondered at this speech and the mocking tone in which it was uttered. Then he asked the monkey if it wasn't his intention to come with him at once after getting his liver. The monkey replied laughingly that he couldn't afford to lose his liver. It was too precious. "But remember your promise," pleaded the jellyfish, now very discouraged. "That promise was false, and anyhow, it is now broken," answered the monkey. Then he began to jeer at the jellyfish and told him that he had been deceiving him the whole time, that he had no wish to lose his life, which he certainly would have done had he gone on to the Sea King's palace, to the old doctor waiting for him, instead of persuading the jellyfish to return under false pretenses. "Of course, I won't give you my liver, but come and get it, if you can," added the monkey mockingly from the tree. There was nothing for the jellyfish to do now but to repent of his stupidity and to return to the Dragon King of the Sea and to confess his failure, so he started sadly and slowly to swim back. The last thing he heard as he glided away, leaving the island behind him, was the monkey laughing at him. Meanwhile, the Dragon King, the doctor, the chief steward, and all the servants were waiting impatiently for the return of the jellyfish. When they caught sight of him approaching the palace, they hailed him with delight. They began to thank him profusely for all the trouble he had taken in going to the Monkey Island. And then they asked him where the monkey was. Now the day of reckoning had come for the jellyfish. He quaked all over as he told his story, how he had brought the monkey halfway over the sea, and then had stupidly let out the secret of his commission, how the monkey had deceived him by making him believe that he had left his liver behind him. The Dragon King's wrath was great, and he at once gave orders that the jellyfish was to be severely punished. The punishment was a horrible one. All the bones were to be drawn out from his living body, and he was to be beaten with sticks. The poor jellyfish, humiliated and horrified beyond all words, cried out for pardon, but the Dragon King's order had to be obeyed. The servants of the palace forthwith each brought out a stick and surrounded the jellyfish, and after pulling out his bones, they beat him to a flat pulp, and then took him out beyond the palace gates and threw him into the water. Here he was left to suffer and repent his foolish chattering, and to grow accustomed to his new state of bonelessness. From this story it is evident that in former times the jellyfish once had a shell and bones, something like a tortoise. But ever since the Dragon King's sentence was carried out on the ancestor of the jellyfishes, his descendants have all been soft and boneless, just as you see them today, thrown up by the high waves upon the shores of Japan. The end. That ended a lot more gruesomely than I thought it would, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, well, he just got beaten into a pulp. And this is the picture of the Dragon King's palace. You know what? The monkey wasn't missing that much. Let's be honest. Silly jellyfish. Anyway, there goes my voice for the day. Story Kings are freaking brutal. Like, just tear out his bones. Don't worry about it. This is a completely normal thing to do. And also, I guess the queen died. RIP? Unless they abducted the monkey otherwise. Also RIP. Somebody dies either way. Anyway. We were studying. This is a great opportunity for me to review it as well. Thanks, you're welcome. Okay, let's try a few more complicated problems now. No, don't do that.
Alright then.
Okay, I will go over it in my bed. But maybe not the actual knowledge parts. Okay, let's see.
Yo.
I hear the Phantom Thieves killed someone. It's all over the news. No, it's not true! I did not hit him. It's not true. Okay, we don't want to talk to her, obviously. But we do want to talk to Coffee Dad, so we're going to talk to Coffee Dad. Perfect story length for Devour a Mackerel. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Sojiro. Hey, do you want to grow our bond? Yes, let's grow our bond. I'm gonna fail midterms whether they like it or not. No, there's no way I'm failing. I'm on level 4. I feel like I'm gonna get level 3 as well. I'm just gonna hang out with people. I'll make a snack for you. Futaba said she's coming too. Nice! Together!
Yo.
Hey Futaba, if I was gonna add something to the menu, what would you want it to be? Maybe curry spaghetti and curry udon. Oh, and curry croquettes and curry pizza? You really like curry that much? Well, I guess it'd be pretty easy given the current menu. I'll give it some thought. How about you? Anything you'd want to add to the menu? You want my suggestion? Just be sure it's something you could make, okay? We're gonna have to prep the food, you too, you know? Yeah, go Jinzy, go! Why haven't you answered my call? Shut up, Futaba's uncle. We don't know you. Leave now, or else I'll be forced to contact the police. I'm not giving you a penny. What was that? Quit fucking with me. Stop it! Sojiro didn't do anything wrong. Shut your mouth, Brett! It's your fault I'm in this mess! Look, Futaba's my daughter. Coffee Dads. This man is so wholesome. You may be her uncle, but you have no connection to her anymore, and I'm gonna grab my shotgun, boy. We can take it to court if you really want. Don't underestimate how hard I'm willing to fight. What? Yeah, that's right. Sojiro is dad now. Not only do you have a massive debt, but I heard you failed in your most recent business venture. How do you think the court would respond if they knew how wasteful you were with your money? God damn it. This is all your fault, you bitch! You cursed little— I am getting my shotgun! Yeah, that's right! Ah! Futaba! I hope it hurt when you fell. Now step on his face. Ugh, this is assault! I'll sue! What are you talking about? You clearly fell down on your own. This is why we need cameras. This delinquent attacked me. He's dangerous. This cafe's finished, you hear me? I won't let you get away with this. I see a memento target right here. Can we make him have a mental shotgun? Let's go. Let's go. Sobbing in this Chili's. We're gonna give him swift kicks in the memento face, probably. Oh, I will be playing Strikers, yes. Thank you for the shotguns. We're gonna grab some real ones and just find him. We'll find you! Oh damn, what a pain in the ass. Don't you have enough problems already? He's just protecting Futaba. Nobody said you did anything wrong. To be honest, it should have been me trying to stop him. Are you okay, Futaba? But Uncle said he's gonna sue. Like, for what? For what? Okay, listen. Okay, let me finish what they hear first. Don't worry. No matter what ends up happening to me or this store, I won't let them lay a finger on you two. I'm your guardian, after all. I have a duty to protect the both of you. So don't do anything like that again, you hear? I appreciate the spirit you showed. Yeah, no, I should just let Futaba get beaten up. I'm so tired of this. I am so tired of this. Like, okay, is this believable? Is this actually something that would fly in Japan? A guy who has been proven to abuse Futaba without money, a big debt, a failed business venture, who falls over in a cafe and then goes to the police and just says, this guy beat me up. Like, do you know how abusable that system is? Like, do you know how like, I could literally beat my own face up, go to the police and say, well, that random dude on the street beat me up. Throw him in jail. Throw him in jail right now. Like, what the fuck? Are y'all okay over there? God dang. I'm gonna get my shotgun. Don't test me. Oh, I just can't stop saving women. I adore that without prompt Joker hops in front of Futaba, right? Like, that's my little sister. You get out of here. Isn't Japan, like, very much don't start trouble? Like, I feel like that's changing a little bit, but yeah, kinda. Oh, why is it always like this? Hi, Lara. Good morning. Afternoon, sorry. I'm out of it now. I'm gonna punch that man in the face so hard. The fact he's not already a memento target. Like, I want his name.
Right.
Futaba. Tell me his name. So I can change his mind.
Time to head home.
Nilzarus, there's so many people that they just need punches. They need punches. I want his name, says Light. I don't give me a death note. I'll message you later. Okay. With the name? Are you gonna give me the name? Or beep beep. Big news! I looked up my uncle's name. Yes, Futaba! Yes! And I got a hit! Would you be angry if I asked for your help? No. Really? Thanks a bunch. My uncle's name is Yuji Ishiki. Let's go to the mementos and change his heart. But I have a favor to ask. I don't really want to tell everybody about the time I spent living with him. Maybe someday, sure, but today's not that day. So I was thinking, can we maybe go just the two of us? I really need your help here, Jinzy, please? Yes? Absolutely. Girl. Of course. Of course. The girlfriend is gonna be Makoto. Oh god. I never trust- Shut up, Anon! Like the wind, like the reed. Unbelievable. How to reconcile the police in this game with the ones in the Yakuza series who are all either corrupt, inept, or grizzled veterans who aren't afraid to work with the nicer criminals to catch the big bads. Yeah. It's like, oh my god. But like, all the police here is also corrupt, so this is just a common thing, I guess. I wasn't- wow. The Persona 5 world is so messed up.
This sucks.
Yeah, I know, Drake. I saw that. Like, the hot coffee thing with McDonald's is just... And it's still a running thing. It's still... People always, like, Kaisa just brought it up, so it's still something people don't know about. But McDonald's quite literally made boiling hot coffee. And she had burn wounds. Like, burn wounds that she had to get fixed. This wasn't just like some Karen who was like, oh, coffee too hot, wee. Like, it wasn't like that. She had to get reconstructive surgery because they made it lava levels of hot. Like, you do not need to have your coffee lava levels of hot, McDonald's. You don't. You do not. And then McDonald's spun it in the media like it was just some chick overreacting. And the whole world bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. Like, she deserved better. We deserve her an apology, because I believed it for the longest time as well. Until I heard what actually happened. In that case, she received 3rd-degree burns and was very old. Yeah. Honestly. Like, I can't believe they did that to her. I think she died from complications from it, actually. It's just... I felt like a monster when I figured it out. Maybe change the hearts of your absent parents? No, see, we don't know their names, Grillian. We grew up, but we never knew their names. Watch Adam Ruins Everything about that. Adam Ruins Everything actually has a really good series in general. Honestly. It was a big case of propaganda, yeah. It was honestly awful. In our society, most of it's owned by big companies. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Again, I'm not surprised. But like, when you actually learn what happened, it's just... Anyway, I do not eat at McDonald's. I wonder when Okumura-san will start coming back to school. I know the funeral's soon. It must be tough organizing a funeral for a bigwig CEO. Okumura-san is usually pretty quiet. Do you think she's okay? Hard to believe the dad of such a nice girl could be so evil. I didn't expect this from the Phantom Thieves. That was a full-blown public execution. We didn't do nothing. She did die. I didn't actually know she died as well. That's honestly awful. And then, like, to have her name still dragged through the mud here. McDonald's can go sit on a cactus. Things are looking rough online. They're just calling us a bunch of murderers. All the celebrities who supported us are being criticized now too. It's all gone up in flames. People are posting about this stuff everywhere. I highly doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. There must have been many who simply went with the winning side. Yeah, he's right. I get mixed feelings about this when you put it that way. It does make me rethink a lot of things. That aside, we need to deal with our situation first. Our state of affairs continues to worsen. We can't just sit back and watch this happen. Still, we can't make a move when we don't have any leads. What are we supposed to do then? Right around when your exams end will be the perfect timing. For what? Don't worry about it. Anyway, just wait and see what happens. For the time being, let's discuss things after our exams end. There's no way I can focus on exams like this. Can you ever? Fair points. Hey, bird! Rude. You should try Max if they ever expand beyond Sweden. I mean, we have some Canadian chains here that I like. There's one that actually allows you to build your own burgers, so that's the one we usually go to. These ran the numbers and it was cheaper for them to pay for the lawsuits than throw out old coffee. We throw out old McDonald's. So basically McDonald's should be brought up on negligent manslaughter charges. Yeah, they murdered somebody. And then made themselves look like the victim, made her look like the bad guy. Like, welcome folks, this world is a nightmare, would you like some fries with that? Yeah, it wouldn't. Like, I think at this point, Kaisa, it's also like statute of limitations or whatever, like. Also, that should never be a thing. Murder is murder no matter how much time has passed. So we picked her. I am still gonna hook up with Makoto. She hasn't given me any like memento things, so. Yeah, I didn't either, Duck. I didn't know either. Interesting how people will believe certain things so easily and refuse to believe they were wrong when new evidence comes out. Facebook! Sorry, just a frog in my throat. Weird. Not to mention the measly amount of money they offered this poor woman who asked only for them to pay hospital bills. Yeah, like that's another thing because everyone was like, oh, she just wanted lots of money. She literally just wanted her hospital bill to be paid for. There was an article about someone that ate a 1-year cheeseburger from McD. It already tastes like cardboard. Here, sir, that will be your retirement savings, please. What's the Canadian build your own burger place? Okay, hold on, let me look it up. Because I actually forget the name. It's not a difficult name, I'm pretty sure. I think it's Harvey's? I'm pretty sure it's Harvey's. Yeah, it's Harvey's. Going to Max while drunk and mushing that into your face while drunk is the best. When you're drunk, it doesn't really matter what you're eating, I think. I watched someone bring in spoiled food that they had literally just gotten from the drive-thru. I don't eat at fast food restaurants much, for like multiple reasons, but that's one of them. Also, because I used to work in fast food. I think I told you guys this before, but for the people who were not here for that, because we do actually have a lot of new people in chat since then. I used to work at a pizza place. It was a New York pizza, and it wasn't, like, it was directly competing with a Domino's pizza, which was, like, just down the road. And Domino's was definitely winning. My boss would not throw out old dough. He did not care how long it had been there. He would not throw out old dough. So, pretty much every single day, because we were losing that competition, pretty much every day, we would use old dough, and it was so old at that point that when I rolled it out, it was already starting to break, because it was dried out. It was completely dried out. Like, cracking on the sides. Like, I don't even know why people were still buying any of our pizzas at that point, but fuck, I hated it. And then whenever I would make the pizza, like, I would make a pizza with, like, ingredients, you know, as you should. If somebody orders pepperoni, you put pepperoni on their pizza. He would come by, see how much I put on the pizza, which was, like, a very regular amount, by the way. It wasn't overtopped at all. And he would take off half the ingredients. Like, you wonder why your business is failing. My dude, you don't make good pizzas. You actively make terrible pizzas. Anyway, that place got robbed at gunpoint at some point, and then I quit. Fun! The burger was supposed to taste the same as if it was fresh, according to the article. It hadn't spoiled. But that's even worse, almost. When I lived in my student apartment, the closest was Mac, so I always went there. We had like, whenever we went out, we always went to like a shawarma place. There is not enough shawarma places in Canada. Fast food sounds like a nightmare. Fast food is in general a nightmare. I used to work at Pizza Hut. I never wanted to eat pizza ever. No, the only place we order now, we actually got a really nice local place here as well. We keep trying to find local stuff, basically. Things that are not a chain. Things that are run by like actual people who care. Was not a super cool time to be sitting in the dining area with food. Oh, I bet, Jenny. I bet. No fast food restaurants would survive here if they do half of what was done. I think, like, depending on the country, people will, like, they get away with more. I feel like, weirdly, in America, they get away with more. Europe is a lot stricter. I know that in Japan, they're super strict, so I'll eat fast food in Japan, thanks, but nowhere else. I have new people. Hi, new people. Do you plan to play the other Personas? I don't know if I'm gonna play all the other Persona games, but I'm definitely playing Strikers. For sure. This tiny grocery store I used to work for made me tape up ripped bags of flour and put them on the shelves. Money! Horrible, horrible times in the middle of nowhere here in the US. Yeah, if you're in like a smaller place, I can see it being like, and you have no choice as well. I worked at a bar where the owner would tell us to take old stale beer and mix it with new draft beer to not lose money. Drink it yourself. Gross. The chat is angry and disgusted. I'm here for it. I feel like almost all of us have stories of working like retail and fast food where it's just like, wow, so this happens. When I was in high school, I worked in and out and it was less fun than I thought. Yeah, I worked the night shift at the pizza place as well, so I had to eat their pizza every day. That was my dinner. My god. Persona 6 when it's out one day? Because in America everything is driven by profits, not ethics. It's why I don't want to eat their meats. I know that sounds weird, but I really just don't. Kruger's is a useless place and I refuse to go there if I can. Do I know Kruger's? I don't actually know that I do. Fast food in Asia is regulated quite strictly and good due to the presence of really cheap and good food elsewhere. Yeah. Like, I noticed that so much. Again, I talked about this before, but when I went to America on a holiday, I noticed how difficult it was to find healthy food just out on the town. Like either you were paying a fortune to go to a very fancy restaurant, or you would eat grease soup. Like, they would be in huge portions, but it wouldn't be very good quality at all. Oh my god, and this just reminds me of that one woman who got super mad at me when I posted the vlog about that. He's like, you just thought I was hating on America too much? Anyway, she probably hates not eating greasy burgers all day, so, you know, that's on her. There was an old Persona game I recommend for you to play. It's Persona 3 and 4. I think 4 Golden was on Steam, so I might try that one. It's when I lived in a town of 1,000 people total. At a farming community, you'd think you could get good food, right? Farm to table. These times after the pandemic is over, we can hope that people will have spoken loud enough for the fast food industry to change their ways. You know what? Doubts. I doubt they will, Nilzarus, unfortunately. But yeah, like in America, I think I'd like, if I ever go there again, I'd like to be able to cook or something. The only place that I ate very well in America was a sushi restaurant ran by Japanese people. The only place. The only place. I think that says enough. I knew that there was a good ice cream place called Kawartha Dairy, but it got less business because there was a DQ more prominently. Dairy Queen, is Dairy Queen bad? I actually don't know. They have one here. No offense, but you do not look like someone who ate pizza every day for a while. Okay, well, this was when I was like very young as well. Like, I think all of us had like very obnoxious jobs when they were teenagers. You wanted to find healthy in America? I tried. And I didn't have that much choice, really. 4 was on sale the other day? Oh, let me have a look, actually. If it's still on sale, I'll have a look. Oh, you want to play Yakuza? Lucky for you, Strikers is shorter than this game. I'm gonna do Strikers after this first, because otherwise I'll have lost the plot entirely. Just in case. A McDonald's meal will cost me at minimum €3 with a bowl. Well, a bowl of noodles can only cost €2. Yeah. And even then, I think... I don't know, I've not heard much about Singapore, but I'm assuming that even then in Singapore, the McDonald's meal is healthier than it would be in America. The most healthy fast food is from Subway, in my opinion. Cool Life and me ate there often. I used to go there a lot until I read an article that that said that Subway bread might as well be classified as cake. And then I was like, you know what? I'll make my own subs. How about that? Dairy Queen is tolerable. Better ice cream than food. I don't think I've ever had their food in general. I've had their ice cream though. So that's nice. Am I the Winter Soldier? I don't know. I think I'm a monster. You will forget everything. Yeah, that's why I have to play it immediately after. Happy lurking, Danny. I'll actually go to class. You pay attention. He's just calling me out at this point. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? Dude, you do not matter to me. I feel a murderous intent. Excuse me? Oh my god. You missed. Whoa, that was an epic dodge! That was nuts. Is he a ninja? Well, whatever. Moving on. Get out of here. Oh no, that got me charm? Yo, I don't need charm. I'm already extremely charming. Well, damn.
Alright.
Oh well. I would have preferred knowledge here, but I'll take it. You're not my dad. No. My dad also doesn't pay attention to me. You know. People are saying terrible things about us. Calling us murderers? We are. You're married, you can't be cute anymore. Sorry, yes. The moment we signed the marriage contract, I was like, swivel. Actually, I mean, I feel like I look cuter now than I did during my marriage. Or like before my marriage. It's still during my marriage. I mean, like, do you know what I mean? McDonald's here actually displays all their nutritional information and actively encourages you to choose their healthier options, as they should. I should just only eat it in Asia at this point. I remember McD's had 2 burgers for $2, which is a pretty good deal if you were poor like me. Yeah, that's the thing, right? And that's an America thing as well. In America, it's more expensive to eat healthily than it is to eat fast food. Don't tell me that they're not lobbying for that. Hi, Daniel. You are never late, buddy. Welcome in. Some good looking stats though. I am so close to maxing everything. I'm so close. We will get there. I love how you just go back to putting your head back on your hands as if you're bored again. Because we're too cool for school, literally. I'm also now more cute, right? Exactly, cool stat. Like, I put in effort so Nick can be like, I have a beautiful wife. My dad doesn't pay attention to me. Like, he hasn't even called. So, you know. Are you busy? Yes. No. Decide later. I think we're gonna study with Yusuke. Are your exams coming up for you too? Mine are soon. Studying together could be a good strategy. Let's study. Studying is so much fun. Gets married, insta shrivel. Oh dare. LeBlanc is so comfortable, isn't it? But it is though. I think a cheeseburger at McD's costs around 130 euros in Sweden. They're not really expensive anywhere, I think, right? Tucker doesn't need girls, he has pockets. But he also needs Makoto. So, yes. So sad that America has that mindset. So not horrible for the people that live there. Yeah. I don't... Like, people know, but there's not much you can do about it at that point, right? There's supposed to be a lot of governmental support to help farmers get locally grown goods out into the community for a lot cheaper than it would be regularly. But yeah, a lot of meddling by corporations has had horrible impacts. I can't keep repeating myself on this one, obviously, but I have to say it every time. I do not understand people who need millions of money. I don't. I never will. The end. Welcome to Cavalier Blanc. How you doing? Sojiro is like that, to be honest. He collects numbers. Gets married, becomes a witch from the Witches by Roald Dahl. Hey, if I get magic, I'll take it. My mind works at a faster pace here, thus helping me progress in my studies at a marvelous rate. Absolutely, buddy. Sure, yeah. You're going faster than normal too, but I think it's because you're studying with Yusuke today, because he's so smart. Oh, actually, yeah, I guess so. I think I got more points here than I ever got with Makoto. Ouch! Imagine having money. Couldn't be me. Because they need to buy expensive cars, boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. Sorry. You did that to me. Wouldn't be that bad if at least the average pay would be higher so people don't need a fourth job so they can eat healthy? Yeah! No, but exactly! I fear for the world. I fear for the state of the world. Boats with boats and cars on them! And a helicopter! I wish we could live like they do in Star Trek. Actually, I have so much to say about Picard because of that. So, hi Reggie! Deja vu? Why not? Do it twice. I've just been the place again. Sorry. Anyway, hi. Good afternoon, Reggie. Yeah, I don't know how many of you have watched Picard, but I did not like Picard for like multiple reasons. But one of the main ones is that they made our current day problems the problem again. And I hated that because that's not Star Trek for me. Like, Star Trek for me is exploration, adventure, new discoveries. And like Picard was just like, anyway, if you watched it, you know what it was like. Or am I wholesome messages and escapism? Exactly. Exactly. I just need a little bit of breathing room, please. Especially also because they made 7 of 9, like... No, you know, I'm not going to go on a rant about Picard. Shut up, Jinzy. Anyway, I am so knowledgeable.
Alright.
I wouldn't mind being financially independent, but I would never be able to just be rich and not do something like work. Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, even if I already had, like, enough money to basically never have to work again, I would still stream. I would still make videos. But at that point, there would just be no pressure. There would just never be a moment where I'm like, oh god, will I eat tonight? Like, that would not exist. I think everybody deserves that. If I'm perfectly honest, that's what we're going for. Jinzy's Trekkie as well? I am. I like Star Wars and I like Star Trek. I have to like Star Trek, like my mom is all about that. We come in peace, shoot to kill. No, set phasers to stun. Picard in The Next Generation was okay, yeah. No, he was, absolutely. I mean like the show Picard, right? Super Size Me was an interesting case study. He admitted he faked his findings and was also vegan for years before starting this diet, so it messed him up way more. I also hate diets in general. Like, I did calorie counting for a while, but I don't really go for like, oh, don't eat this or do eat that. I feel like you gotta maintain a lifestyle at that point, right? If you want to change your weight, then you gotta change your lifestyle. So I gotta eat healthier, you gotta move more. It's never like this one size fits all where people are like, oh, just go on keto, you'll be fine. And it's like, no, that's suffering. I would most likely give away a lot of money to charities and stuff. Yeah. Dude, the amount of cat rescues. Diet as in specific way of eating. Yeah, like you're just like, oh, I'm gonna stop drinking soda all day or something. I only try to count carbs, but that's because I actually have to because diabetes. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I noticed that once I started counting calories and I only wanted to eat a certain amount a day, I also wasn't hungry anymore past that point. Does that make sense? It wasn't just a movie that made me do it. It was much more of a need to cut out fast food. Yeah, in general, right? And I think a lot of fast food also kind of ruins your taste. Because like a lot of fast food, especially burgers, McDonald's and things like that, they're very salty. So then if you eat something that isn't drenched in salt and grease, then you don't get as much flavor because you're not used to that. I only give money to friends and money in the funds for the house and potato. Potato is also friend, I should hope. Unfortunately, companies prey on that by claiming that their specific product can help you lose weight. Yeah, no, I hate that. Like, in general also, don't play on, like, people's insecurities. Because you shouldn't lose weight because you're like, oh, I'm ugly, or, you know, society needs me to lose weight. You should only do things for yourself. Do what you want to do. Look how you want to look. Don't think about what the society feels you should be looking like. Like, I want a six-pack. I don't give a shit what society thinks about that. I just really want a six-pack. For me. Too bad Bill Gates gets money faster than he can give it away. And also, he doesn't really try to give it all away that fast, let's be honest. I totally get you, no shade or rudeness meant, just that I often think about the documentary. I think a lot of documentaries like that are very much more a spectacle than anything else. Like, they're not really trying to tell you anything. They're just like, they're basically like modern day freak shows. Where they're like, haha, look at this person, they are different. And it's like, okay, thanks, the Learning Channel, I guess. Since I'm only eating 2 times a day and my breakfast is just fruit, I'm not even able to get many calories in. Yeah. That's one thing as well that I actually had trouble with after the fact, because then I was like, okay, I'll maintain this. But then I just couldn't hit those calories without just grabbing something wildly calorific, I guess. If you want to permanently change your weight, you have to change your lifestyle, otherwise you'll just yo-yo down, back and up. Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. So, you know. Sadly, a lot of documentaries are bullshit because they tend to be very biased. Yeah, exactly. They go for a show, they don't go for actual information sharing. Weight is personal. As long as you're working on your weight, losing or gaining for your own personal reasons, that's what's important. Exactly. Feel comfortable in your skin. Like a love thine self for who you are. Also, calorie counting is good for the beginning, so you get a feeling how much it is. After a certain time, you get adjusted to the size of portions, and know that you rather fill the plate with the veggies instead of the carbs, fats, that you don't have to count them anymore. Also, I really like fruit and I really like vegetable, so I'm very lucky like that. Funnily enough, many YouTubers actually produce better documentaries than cable companies, lately especially, right? I think that's also because a lot of times when someone makes a documentary, I've noticed this especially on Netflix, they go so hard on spectacle, so hard. Even when it's actively lying or actively damaging to the message you should be spreading. Best quote I saw was, "You cannot outrun a bad diet." I hate running! The History Channel with conspiracy theories about aliens. Aliens! When I get back into working out, I count calories for 2 weeks to see where I can improve and make small changes to improve. I think, for me, the best change I made was just figuring out what I like and building around that. Like, I make smoothies in the morning now. So I make banana strawberry smoothies with granola and almond milk, and I really like them. Like, they're so tasty, but they're also super healthy. So it's like, okay, great, I can keep doing that. Studying very hard, simp. Incredibly so. So many documentaries are just clickbait at this point. They are. They are. All depends on the YouTuber. There are a lot of YouTubers who talk history and they just go for the best mainstream thing they can find. Yeah, but I think also, for a lot of people, it depends on the person, like you say. It depends on the YouTuber, but the person who, if you already know what they're like, you know they do their research, then I'll usually watch anything from them. Like, I'm trying to think of one that is actually good now. I can't really think of any, but for example, if I watch Ragnarok's videos, then I know he did his research, and I know he knows what he's talking about, and I know he did his due diligence, so I trust him. Whereas when I watch a Netflix documentary, I'm just like, but is it though? Like, you know, it's different. I used to love the History Channel, haven't for years now. No, it's just no good anymore. TLC as well, weird. Need to dig a little to find the good YouTubers. You do. Hi. Aliens is a part of the natural universe. How can they be a conspiracy? Ah, yes, all those aliens. They are absolutely everywhere. They won't stop. I do Turkish yogurt with a bit of honey and a lot of granola and dried fruit. Oh, that sounds tasty as well. My dad actually loves putting dried fruit in his honey, in his yogurt as well. Maybe I'll try that one out as a dessert. Although I don't really do well with yogurt because I think I might be a little bit lactose intolerant, so I just kind of don't really drink milk or milk products anymore, just in case. I still eat too much meat, but now I've got a vegetarian cookbook and I like cooking anyway. Oh man, there's like most of the vegetarian dishes that I like are actually from a Moroccan cookbook that my mom used to have. Which is honestly, you can make like a whole bunch of it at the same time and it's super fucking tasty. I've been watching Tasting History a lot. He's really good at looking at old and ancient recipes and talking about the history and society that created them. It actually sounds really interesting. I know Nick watches a lot of cooking channels, so I can't remember the name of the channel, but there's a channel that goes in depth into prehistory and it's very fun to listen to. I feel like I would trust you to know what's good as well, considering your background. There's a very specific history niche for food. That's okay. Honestly, I almost feel like every documentary is a little bit niche because there is just so much history. You came to be a good YouTuber when you're clearly chaotic neutral. Listen, that's just to get you to watch, clearly. It's not like a corporation can just pay people associated with a big production to skew the facts. That would never happen, Bellico. Why would you say that? Fools! My brain is still, I need meat. I slowly try to change. Some weekends are already vegetarian. My dad actually, his girlfriend is a vegetarian. No, pescatarian. She's pescatarian. But I do like meat. That's the thing. I enjoy meat. And I don't actually want to stop eating meat because, like, it's one of my favorite things. But what I would like is for it to become the fake meat. I kind of hope they'll perfect that in a environmentally friendly way. You know, I think they already did it at some point. They already had really, really good tasting fake meat. I think that is honestly the future. If it's easier to produce as well. And that will make meat cheaper too. I just hate how milk tastes, but you need it in so many recipes. Like, you need it for pancakes. You need milk for pancakes. Ugh! Some theories are good, harmless fun, like ones about games, and then there's others, and then there's others. That's just a theory. A game theory. Lactose intolerance is just your body manifesting weakness. How else can anyone consume cheese, the highest form of food? I still eat cheese, whether I like it or not. Exactly, in that voice, Eris, in that voice. Chaotic neutral. There's actually a series, Atypical, on Netflix, which revolves around a guy with autism, which actually for once does an okay job at representing what autism actually can look like. Alright. I may look at it. I may look at it. I think I've actually heard of that one as well. You can't wait until people start believing there are microchips in synthetic foods. Oh, trust, they already do. Let's be honest, they already do. As long as I'm not tasting the milk, it's fine. I just don't want to know I'm consuming milk. You also don't like cheese a lot. I really like cheese. Well, I'm Dutch, I have to like cheese. You're born with it. I recently had fake chicken meat. It was awesome. I made it in an Asian style with a teriyaki sauce and rice. So good. It stirred in a pan and it got brown. Really good. Alright. Do you know the brand of that? Is it just a German one? I know in the Netherlands we actually had a bunch of freezers that had like vegan meat, I guess. So, you know, a lot of heresy in this chat with the cheese hate. I mean, is there cheese? Like, there's one cheese hate. Jenny is cheese hate, but that's okay. We will compensate. It was Aldi. Dang it, Aldi! Actually, Aldi was pretty good with having those as well. I don't really see them much here. Honestly, I don't see them much here. Yusuke is just like, are you done writing yet? I've started to eat more and more vegetarian vegan. A lot of it tastes better than meat and it's free spice, so to say. Yeah, I'd like to try more with that as well. I have a lot more free time now because I've actually set my schedule to doing a video every 2 weeks instead of every week. So I actually have time to cook now, so I want to try cooking more vegan stuff too. I know I'm in the wrong. More cheese for you guys? No, exactly. So it's okay. More for us. More for us. I'm the same with eggs. Oh god, I love eggs too. To be fair, I like most foods. One of the better cheese I had was from Zaanse Schans. That's Dutch. There's still meats I will eat like salmon, so you're a pescatarian then. Yusuke's like, you asshole, I came here to study! Yeah, he's not having this. Sorry. I'm so picky with eggs. So is Ryuji. Do you yell loudly about Phantom Thieves? I will answer any questions you have. No, don't do that. He says as he is having trouble with a particular plot.
Let us part ways here.
I saw Yusuke off to the station. Like a good friend. Every day I yell loudly about the Phantom Thieves. So the Phantom Thieves are murderers. I guess all the praise they got before doesn't amount to much now. Do you still love me? Exams are such a downer. Does she already have a max? Hold on. I know it sounds kind of mean, but I gotta figure out. You're maxed. EY! Where are you? Mishima is up. Hifumi is around. I guess you can't really hang out with her otherwise. But I don't think I need to. Do I need to? I wish I knew how much I was on. It's kind of weird when I say it that way. Okay, fine. I'm already bummed about tests coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Maybe we can make some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Sure. Fine. I also really don't like seafood. Salmon without skin is okay, and breaded fish, but it's not really healthy.
Wow.
Salmon without skin is still healthy enough, I think. Yes, that's Akechi sitting at the hacking counter. Arr! See you, Sandy! Have a good one. I'm assuming food. I want to know Yusuke's stance on meat. He's probably in the if I don't have to pay, I'll eat. Oh yeah, probably. Or he's gonna turn it into art, whichever. Akechi the ace detective who was sad at the bar. I'm so sorry, guys. Go order some very cheap sushi. There was a mini character interview thing published after Royal came out. The Yuji mentions he doesn't like eggs because of the texture. And I think that's such an interesting specific trait to give a character. Well, that's character progression, we call that. See you, Elvaniel. Enjoy. Celiac disease runs in my family, which is basically just that the body cannot correctly process gluten. And it's very painful, so trying to work with that diet has been interesting because I love bread so much. Same. But I should not eat bread because I'm trying to build a six-pack, so I can't eat the bread. Do you know how mad I am about that? You don't have any shops open at 1 AM? Oh, come on. Come on. Middle of the city? Come on. Oh, so that's how you solve that one. Where'd you learn that? In class? Yeah. Anyway, I'm impressed with you, leader. Who knew you were so good at studying too? I knew. Teaching Lady Anne is really giving you some confidence, huh? Just make sure you keep it up. Okay, sorry. Maybe I'll lose my confidence anytime soon. Oh, come on. I'm still not maxed.
All right.
Go home. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
See you, Nilzurus. Have a good one, buddy. You eat the bread if you work out more. See, I still can't. I still can't because, like, it will just cover. It will cover my tummy. I think it's easier to get motivated when I'm studying with other people. I definitely feel more competent thanks to you. Oh, you're welcome. Don't you worry. I've already turned you down. There's supper spots and those usually close at 1 to 3 AM. Let's go. Oh my god. Wait, did I get up a little bit? Wasn't I at 50% before? You know what? I doubt it. I'm just seeing things, aren't I? No, I'm right. Ah, let's go. There was no need to kill. Wow, public murder, huh? It wasn't me! Why are they like this? Can I bother you for a moment? Now that the funeral's over, it feels like a small burden has been lifted from my shoulders. Are you alright? I am. I actually feel bad having everyone worry about me. How about you? Are you doing okay? I'm managing. You sure are strong. I'll come back, don't worry. I think I'll be able to rejoin everyone around when exams end. I'll see you. Haru. She's the one who should be in pain right now, yet she's still trying to cheer us up. Let's do it, Kaisa. We'll find them. We'll just hack them with Futaba. This is perfectly normal.
Well then.
Your exams start tomorrow, don't they? So you should just focus on those now. We'll get to work once your exams are over, but I don't need to.
Oh,
Here, you can have regular ones because I'm already so kind.
nice.
I don't need it. But my plant must stay alive. That's all that matters. Hi, Dad. Okay, let's see who wants to hang out. Oh, I can't hang out with Futaba? Why can't I hang out with Futaba? I could hang out with Anne and Yusuke. Makoto! Heckin', let's go! Would you like to date me, my lady, please?
I'll just.
I gotta save so I don't say anything very stupid. Hello, my lady. Oh, Jinsei-kun, what is it? I need some help with the matter involving Eiko. Are you free? I feel like I can become closer because I'm gonna date you. Right? Right? Thank you. It'll be nice to have you with me. I want to dig up some dirt regarding Eiko's boyfriend Tsukasa before we confront her about him. I was thinking of asking around the red light district for info.
Right,
Shall we head over there? Cheated on Makoto with Futaba in the Get out. Get out. Out. Gross. I don't want to hear it. I see stories online about horrible hosts like Tsukasa all the time. However, we'll need solid proof of what he's doing if we're going to convince Eiko. I believe some of the promoters around here may know something.
Come on.
As my father always said, finding evidence takes serious legwork. Alright, hello, weirdo. What do you want? We don't let couples come in together. Do you know Tsukasa? You want to sabotage our business? I'll gladly talk some more out back if you want. We should get out of here. I think it would be better if we asked someone else. You're very unfriendly, sir. Hey man, I've got a great club for you. We even let couples in. Wait, are you high schoolers? Is that what we look like? Yeah, what a good joke. You're exactly the kind of person we like. Come right this way. Do you know Tsukasa? Tsukasa? Oh, is he a host or something? Sorry, but I'd never promote for a host club. Are you pranking me? Come on, I can't talk to you forever, you understand. I take it he doesn't know anything. We should try to look elsewhere. I feel like I should just go to whoever is like furthest away every time. What about this guy? You can date the teacher? Yeah. Hi Connolly! Good afternoon. Welcome in. How you doing? The smell is also a big part in liking food as well. I will sometimes not want to eat salmon without skin because of the smell. That makes sense actually. Makoto and Futaba beat me up when they found out. As they should. Obviously. How about you come to our club and we show you a good time? You have money though? You seem like a poor young kid. Do you know Tsukasa? You bastard, you a friend of his? So you know him. He's using the sake bottle trick? Let me make it clear for you. Get that girl out of here. I know! Tsukasa's known for wrecking lives. He breaks a sake bottle, then ends up selling the girls to pay it back. Same thing happened to one of my friends, damn it. We have proof now. Come on, it's almost time for Eiko's shift to end. Let's wait for her in front of the shop. Coffee Dad walked away when he saw, as he should. What do you want? Eiko, your boyfriend is infamous around here for tricking girls into debt, then forcing them to sell themselves. Moreover, he's probably doing it in conjunction with a criminal gang. You need to get out of there. You seriously came all the way here to tell me that? Get out of here, Makoto. I've had enough of your lying bullshit. I have testimony from one of the promoters in the area. You're not the first girl Tsukasa has lied to about a broken sake bottle. He doesn't ask for much at first, but the interest piles up. Eventually, he'll ask you to sell your body for money. Please reconsider this relationship. Shut up! I already have a date planned with him for today. We're gonna stop by his club, so stay out of my way. Yo, did I make you wait, babe? He looks so dumb. I'm sorry, but his hair literally looks like he has a dead dog on his face. Oh. I know, Yokels. I should have brought the promoter. Came a little late after seeing your text, but I guess you're already here. Yo, I know these guys. Wanna hop on over to my club with us? It's gonna be a total blast. They were saying some bad stuff about you, honey. Like how you get girls into debts and then force them to sell themselves. They're lying to me, right? Oh, you believe that crap? Listen to me. Nothing like that's happening here. I'd never lie to you, princess. He's rancid all around. He is, though. He really is. Insult to dead dogs. It's always princess with you. Why don't you ever call her by her real name, Tsukasa? Or are there too many princesses in your life to remember? Tsukasa? Haha, what are you freaking out for? You just texted me, remember? I could never forget you, Makoto. I knew it!
I'm the one who texted you. I'll be 5 minutes late today, babe. I even added tons of emojis at the end to make sure it seemed like Aiko. Admit it, every girl you get money from is your princess, right? You can't even remember names anymore. Did you see, Aiko? This is who your boyfriend really is. But you tricked him. Shut up, girl! I will drag you home by your hair! What would you know about love, huh? Tsukasa's all I have. You have me, your friend, who is totally willing to beat this guy up for you. Just leave me alone, bitch. Thank... My wife! My wife! I love her! I love you! Marry me. This just brings it home. We are marrying her. We are marrying her for life. Wake up! You already know the truth. You just don't want to believe it. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Slap him too. Go on, do it. Slap him. Go on! But Tsukasa's the only one who cares about me. Nobody else asks me about my day or how work is going. Nobody else treats me like I'm special. You should punch him in the face. A perfect girl who lives up to everyone's expectations could never know how I feel. Stop trying to feed me your honor student bullshit. This has nothing to do with being an honor student. I just can't rest knowing there's such evil in the world. And I damn sure won't keep quiet while my friend has her life ruined. As for you, apologize to Aiko and stay away from her for now. Huh? You're really starting to annoy me with this shit, you bitch. I'm gonna punch him. Like, if Joker doesn't, like... Don't think I'll go easy on you because you're a chick. I'm gonna teach you a lesson you won't forget. I dare you! Get away from her, you piece of... What was that? You bastard! You lay a finger on my girl, I will end you. Jinsei-kun, my husband. I come from a long line of police officers. If you really want to start something, be my guest. What? He is extra aggressive when he keeps his hands in his pockets. Damn it, I'll remember this. Yeah, like a Telltale game, I bet. Get out of here. He wasn't so tough after all. This sucks. No, it doesn't. This is the best. I come to the stream and this is what I see. This is all you need, pizza. Aiko, run after her. What, did you see that? Was that girl fighting with a host? They were really going at it. People noticed what was happening. Follow me.
You're
right. Staying here now is only going to cause us more trouble. It's okay, my love. Aiko. You don't want to go after her? Hey, he was intimidated. He was stuttering and everything. I'm very scary. I took my hands out of my pockets. True love. True love. I can't believe I actually hit one of my friends. No, she deserved that. That was the right move, buddy. Really?
I see.
I hope so. I see. You know, I have a bad habit of acting in the moment. I can't help but get swept up in emotion. That's why I always have to take extra care to keep myself composed. My father was the same way. That's not the proper way to act, though. There's no telling what would have happened if you hadn't stepped in. That aside, this place is interesting. Yeah, it's where I live. How did you ever find somewhere like this? You know so much. That's a popular meeting spot. Is it really? It is. I imagine you've encountered a great many people here then. Like 2, and then my quest was complete. Some of those people probably led lives I could never even dream of. Honestly, spending time with you and getting to know Aiko has given me a great deal to think about. There's so much you can miss by living with your head buried between the pages of a book. I thought I knew how the world worked, but the more I spent time with you guys, the more I realized how naive I was. I see now that there are some things I need other people to teach me. Do you remember how Aiko said I would flunk a test about love? Well, I don't know how to study that subject. What should I do, Jinsei-kun? Love me. I can't learn about romance by myself. I'll be your study partner. Huh? I'm not exactly the most well-versed in these matters, so allow me to confirm this. Sorry if I'm mistaken, but like me? I do. Oh! You're intermediate, right? Well then, if it's all right with you, let's start dating for... Yes! My wife!
so embarrassing. No, it's not now. Kiss. I look forward to growing our relationship together. I'm now in a relationship with Makoto. Oh yes, we are. Let's go straight to 10. Shut up.
All right.
I feel like that's a 10 personally. There's no turning back. There shouldn't be. You get done with your little heart-to-heart yet? Yes. Sorry about that. It's rude of us to stay here so long after only ordering tea. Oh, don't worry. Just a glimpse into this fresh drama of yours is the only apology I need. It's like a nice spritz of lemon in the air. Makes me think back to when I was just a wee girl. Right. Well, we should be going.
All right then.
I'll see you later. No, see, Anne loves me like a friend. It's different. Might be super scary to him. This dude is so confident in beating me that he doesn't even take his hands out of his pockets. You better run. And he wouldn't, you know, I'm just saying. Bonding through street violence. I can show you the world. I mean, this is what we were going with. Anne has the group. Anne got friend zoned. I'm sorry, but here we are. People also deserve better. Lala is living her best life, let's be honest. She knows all, she sees all, she's just there like, I'm staying out of your bullshit. No, we date no one else. Shut up, Sam, what the hell? And we don't give Akechi pancakes either. You can also sawed off. This isn't much of an update, but I think I'm going to go back to school starting tomorrow. I'm sorry for worrying all of you until now. Are you really okay though? Be sure not to push yourself too hard in this time of grief. No, I actually need to push myself. My mind always wonders if I have nothing to do. Yeah, I totally get you. Besides, there's nothing I can do while I'm at home. Well, I don't know how to put it, but try not to think about that stuff too much. And if anything happens, you can rely on us. We're on your side, Haru. To be completely honest, when I ended up alone, I did doubt you all a tiny bit. We cannot blame you for that. But it's so horrible for me to doubt you. I mean, I'm the one who asked you all to do this. Your father just passed away, Haru. It's natural to feel a flood of emotion at such events. Yeah, it's really hard when you lose someone like that. But I'm okay now. You've all helped me out so much. Right back at you. Thank you. Those words are truly reassuring. Well then, I'll see you all at school. No. Haru, I'm not surprised she seems down. You should keep her in your thoughts, Jinzi. Still, despite how she looks, Haru has quite the backbone. I'm sure she'll be okay. Unless... Help me out. When are the exams? Can I actually see? Is that on the calendar? Oh, they are actually tomorrow. Should I get like level 5 knowledge? Well, okay, how about this? We're gonna save, and if I don't get level 5 knowledge after studying with Ryuji, then it doesn't really matter, right? Then I'm gonna reload because... What's the point? Sure, we'll go study. Absolutely not, Litza. There's too much shit in these exams again. I believe you. I always believe you. Do I get the points or not? I do, okay. Alright, I'm erudite. The only one to max now is Guts.
Alright.
Let's go. If we fail, at least we'll be together. I will not fail, buddy. I am intensely clever. Ryuji will probably drop you to level 3 knowledge. Wow! Look at him being smart boy. He elevated me. Oh my god. They betrayed us! Shut your mouth. I don't care about any of you, Anons. Their fans are guilty, and that includes you. Getting intelligent the day before the exam? Talk about finish line. Pulling all-nighters is the worst. I really should have started studying sooner. I think it's the school festival soon. It's the thing I'm looking forward to most right now. Yeah, but are they still going to hold it? I might get cancelled. Don't say that! You're bumming me out before the exams. Things are bad enough as it is. If they cancel the festival, the students will riot. Unless... Toker becomes the type of person to say he failed and get 100%. I'm not, you know, I don't open my mouth. I just win. I'm gonna be top of the class. Very necessary. Clearly. Alright, alright, alright.
Pretty
Phantom
bad,
Thieves
huh?
have gone off the deep end, don't you think? I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead. Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too? I thought they were bad, but I never expected them to turn out to be murderers. Ah, assumptions. We love them. Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed? You're not gonna get that lucky. Quiet down, I'll now be handing out your exam booklets. Fools. I like how I just smuggle my cat into school every single day.
Well, shall we begin?
Let the first day of exams begin. What is the origin of the word guillotine? The name of the one who proposed it. That sounds about right.
We can do this.
Doesn't it? Let's see, an easy question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Explain why the guillotine was used during the French Revolution. I already know. A doctor. Yeah, I think he was named Joseph Ignace Guillotine. So from his perspective, what was the advantage? It could do it way quicker.
Yep.
That was an easy question. Why would you lie to me like this? On every single question. I had my cat answer it. Trash talking feels risky. You're correct! Silence, fools! Grab my shotgun again. And welcome back, Energizer. I hope you had a lovely day.
Hey.
You still rooting for the Phantom Thieves? You know they're murderers, right? That doesn't mean that criminals shouldn't be left to do whatever they want. Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that. I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along. I will give you a swift kick in the face. He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him. Ah, swoon! Go to hell! That's enough! If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave. I thought she was going to say something entirely different there. The second day of exams. Which of the following statements about this ball is true? It's designed for, the black to white ratio is 1 to 2. I guess? Is that it? Was it this one, or is it a regular polyhedron? No, it wouldn't be. I'm tempted to look that one up because I can't be bothered to actually get this wrong. Ryuji would be convinced he could use a coin to get through his exams. No, but that was for black and white TV. This one says color TV. So the TV answer is definitely wrong, you guys. Like, for sure. It was for black and white. Let's see if it's that one. Black to white ratio is 1 to 2. Is it? I think it's the 32 faces. Is that the one? I'm actually not sure. I'll look it up. It has 32 faces. Persona 5. The polygon. Okay, let's see. What is it today? I guess it's October, right? Was it October? I think it's October. Oh my god, it's terrible at actually loading things. We already have that one too. Wow, we've had a lot of exams actually. Weirdly. Oh my god. Wait, there's actually different questions? There's actually different... Wow. Interesting. There's actually... It should be the 32 faces? I actually can't find it. Like, there is actually one so it shows up well on TV. But like, it's like the black and white. Oh, this is the one, I think. Is it this one? No. Wow! Yeah, it has 32 faces. That's the one. But like, they have multiple questions, so you can't cheat all of them, I guess. But like, no, you can.
Ooh, we can
I didn't
do
remember
this.
for sure. Not sure if that's about the faces. It's such a weird thing to say as well, faces. What is the meaning of robota? The Czech word that is the oh Jesus. I just saw that one too, didn't I? It's slave labor. Wow. Ouch. Sounds about right. No, it sounds about wrong. How dare you? Okay. Oh my god. Who else do we have? Oh, they're losing hope so quickly. Like, what's gonna happen if we redeem ourselves? Oh god, these again.
Hey, you.
The Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us. Now that you mention it, there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a Phantom Thief the other day. For real? You gotta report that. Oh crap, you think so? I snapped a pic, so I should probably just put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him. Do you not see the problem with this? Girlfriends, do you not? Okay. There are murderers. Where? Oh, excuse me, please repeat that. The answer sounds about right. Couldn't you tell me before?
Okay,
yeah,
class,
just tell me in
let's get
general.
started.
I don't bring you to school for no reason. What is the English name for the phenomenon where it feels like your cell phone is vibrating? Phantom vibration syndrome, right? Yeah, it is.
Ooh, we can do this.
Which of the following government organizations do the cormorant fishermen of Nagara... Isn't it the Imperial one? Yeah, it is.
Ooh, we can do this.
Silence, Mona. You don't know me. I can do nothing. 34%. We're gonna go for that solid 0. Let's go for the 0. I believe in me. Yes, I'm very smart, thank you. Oh, that one doesn't have questions. Okay. Sometimes I forget things. Police are here again? Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a Phantom Thief. Seriously? I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move. Yuji, did you open your mouth again? It's me. There's something I want to talk to everyone about. I'll be at the hideout. I mean our place. Home. The cafe. Let's go. I received word from Futaba-chan about our upcoming meeting. There's still some time until we meet though, so I'm going to go take care of my flowers first. See you later! Suppose plants do need watering after all. I know, you should go help Haru, Jinsey. I'll let the others know. Okay, thank you, Mom.
What should we do?
How troubling. Do you want some help? I didn't notice you there. Oh, Jinsey-kun, you come up here to assist me? Heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just so much has happened to me lately. Any way I can help? Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me. Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company with over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management. I couldn't imagine. I really couldn't, though. Yes, it is quite hard to fathom. I may be the president's daughter, but I never anticipated I'd end up involved in company matters. Because of that, I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed lately. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, don't worry, or leave it to me, but it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people. No, at this point you should be, because yes, they are all out just to get your money. I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees, but I think what I really needed was someone closer to my age. Closer to my own viewpoint. If it wasn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time? Sure. Confidant. In return, I'll, what can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents. You do. How about this?
To be
You know,
honest.
gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone, to take my mind off everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. She's just one-man vegetable host grow. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment? Sure. Welcome back, Tiny. Wow, phone star. No, she's friend. We like her. As long as she doesn't betray us out of the blue. I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but I want to try them. You like vegetables, Jinsei-kun? I do! That's good to know. But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. My vegetables! Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe? That's a great idea. Question mark.
Thank you.
I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion for his curry. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good. So wholesome.
Now, shall we go?
Well then, shall we head over to the hideout? Of course, wholesome lass. We can do this together. I have to go get another memento person.
Congrats on surviving midterms.
For now.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Okay.
Gathering everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them. In order to make that natural course of action a reality.
I will propagate.
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
Yes.
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
There's another one.
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it.
Please confirm, IT people.
The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all.
She drinks and she knows things. I improved, Bowman. Well, we have been accused of murder, so how is your day going? Can confirm. Yep, okay, no, well, there we go. I know that hello word anywhere. Oh god, it's
At
incursive.
the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Why didn't she tell me this before?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Excuse me, Bowman, yet?
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around?
Oh, Kaisa.
Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
Yes, it does.
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
See, this is why they just get along so well.
Why is that? Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website.
Ooh.
There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings, particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
They artificially put him on spot 1!
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture.
people have particular ways of writing out logic or how they will go about things. It takes a lot, but when you work with code, you kind of start to see the differences. And she does nothing but work with code.
Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up,
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
this is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
Yup. I mean, can you blame Mishima? He's definitely not good with scripting.
We gotta be overthinking
Oh,
things.
poor boy.
I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
Well, it's a guy who assaults women. I can tell you that much.
No point in
Squarespace.
getting anxious over speculation.
No.
Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Calm down, Butter.
Yeah, this doesn't mean that we've lost yet.
Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
Let's go, girlfriend. Literally.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you
Does nothing but work with code.
Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up,
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
this is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
Yup. I mean, can you blame Mishima? He's definitely not good with scripting.
We gotta be overthinking
Oh,
things.
poor boy.
I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
Well, it's a guy who assaults women. I can tell you that much.
No point in
Squarespace.
getting anxious over speculation.
No.
Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Calm down, Butter.
Yeah, this doesn't mean that we've lost yet.
Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
Let's go, girlfriend. Literally.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that
Say, shoot
achievement.
him. Shoot him!
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command.
So that the fall will be all the harder when it happens.
I'd like you to oversee this operation.
You know what? I totally do a sponsorship for NordVPN, even though I don't use it. Maybe I'll start to.
You've yet to give an answer.
It's because you're shady, and she knows.
Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will
Yes,
give it everything
Jinsey.
I have.
Been using it for years. Oh yes. What did I say? I use NordVPN so I can play Raid Shadow Legends every day. While I listen to audio books on that audio site, what's name I forgot, and on the website that I built with Squarespace. Anyway, buy my stuff, I guess. Audible, that one. With Raycons! With my Raycons! How the heck could I forget Raycons?
I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high.
I'm a professional, as you can tell.
Failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable.
Ah, yes, here it
Do you
is.
understand?
There's the catch. Not at all shady.
Of course.
Hmm?
I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
Entering the Nordverse.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
I gotta put this in a video at this point. Like, maybe I'll just turn into a TikTok sponsored by the stream.
I'm home.
Hi, sis.
say?
Should I warm up dinner for you?
Oh, Curiosity
No,
Stream.
it's
No,
okay.
screw them. We don't watch that.
How about a bath?
How to cheese is very broad, though, Krulian, but I would, though. I would. And them I could sell because I love Gouda. On TikTok, it's water bottles and watches. Ah, then they have yet to be introduced by the great YouTube sponsorship mecca. Eradicate their asses who needs to worry about pesky things like innocent until proven guilty. Oh, we don't do that. That would be ridiculous. Fair trials in this house? It's shenanigans.
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
So I can't have a
look
bath.
Awful though. Aren't you tired?
As
You
an
look
adult,
awful.
There will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated.
Good morning, good evening, sister. You look awful. You look like shit. You look absolutely trash. Are you sure you want to go?
It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Oh.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
That's not even an ad, right? Well, no, actually, that is Prime ad.
This is my one chance to get a promotion.
I will have no more other chances. Ever again.
I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies.
No, but my boyfriend does. Sorry, excuse me. When they show Makoto's home with her sister, I think something very important is about to happen. I always feel like sad things are about to happen.
Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
Excuse me?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what does that mean, sir?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
I'm gonna beat up my little sister. I mean...
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
I hate you, little sister. Now excuse me while I don't take a bath.
Oh my god.
Shh. Only sleep now.
Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves.
Bit louder.
And on Shujin Academy in particular.
She can still hear you.
This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Yeah, let everyone know. Yell about it. And future brother-in-law. Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Just try to stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me she's been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means, yes, the SIU must surely be on the move at this point. That's bad. Wait, weren't they already investigating us, though? The police were doing so in secret. This operation is on a much different scale. Hold on a sec. What's this SIU thing, anyways?
The Special Investigations Unit, an elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I've heard that name on the news. They make headlines often. The real insane part is they haven't lost a case against the suspect in like 50 years. If they come after you, you're screwed. They're the best investigation force in Japan. Outside of us. Are we going to be arrested? Doesn't this countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? Right or wrong, I think we're just way too famous at this point. As this is a country governed by law, they can't afford to ignore us for any longer. You may be the Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. They probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile by now too. Hey, don't scare us like that! It's okay though, they don't have any evidence, except for all of our chat logs. There are so many, oh my god, so many chat logs, endless chat logs. Yes, I expect they're frantically searching for some as we speak. No way they're gonna find anything though. Only a matter of time. You have to hurry and do something about this. Okay. Yeah, lol. My favorite character? I just started dating Makoto. So Makoto, weirdly, did we ever see this coming when we first met her? No, we don't. No, we don't. She can only kind of hear you. Yeah, the fact that they do everything, honestly everything over phone yokals, not the best idea. I would just kind of assume Futaba would scrub it to make myself feel better about it. Let's just assume she does. And all the random witnesses that walk through the hallway, we are well known. Very well known. Even if I wanted to, Reggie, the game would not allow it. My bisexual headcanon is just ruined by these people. Everything's going to be fine. Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us. Unless... I've seen several people play this game. Everybody dates Makoto. It's just... I don't know, man. I have to. The real reason Say's interrogating you becomes more apparent now. It's because you date her sister. She's grabbing her shotgun. It's real convenient timing for the prosecution, though, innit? Can I go places, or are you gonna tell me not to? Are you even in the mood to go out? Let's stay put for today before I grab my knife. Stupid cat. Let's not do that today. I know that I said you could stay put, but I was joking. Go to bed. Anne was my second choice. When first meeting Makoto, I don't like her. I'll marry me wife. She slapped that girl in the face and she's like the only one who ever did that. We are not gonna let ourselves get caught while we stand falsely accused like this. Gotta get through this no matter what it takes. Sleep. Smart, pretty, badass, and available early game. She's not that early game. Anne would be first, right? I also really like Hifumi, but like Makoto is just... I'm sorry. I am weak. I am weak. Intelligent women, I must date. I must date them. I'm sorry. If she had a tattoo, like, at that point, I wouldn't even have been considering Anne anymore. I'm going to get a special massage from my teacher. I'm not even allowed to do that. Don't look for the Phantom Thieves. We are very nice people. Shut up. I don't want to hear them talk trash about us. My sensibilities. The police are here again? Tell them to go away. How many times has this been now? Our school's getting famous. Yeah, in a bad way. I wonder if the culprit really is from our school. For those same reasons, Doctors gets high ranked in my opinion as well. Hey. I will never miss a chance to tell you that I personally would be dating the Doctor right about now. I don't actually feel like you should be able to date them in this game though, Bradley. Honestly. They are old! I'm a student! Oh, we'd be having the best polyamorous life in the world, Coolstar. Like me, Gun Daddy, Dr. Mom. Please step on me together. My game tastes lean towards the bubbly characters. My personal taste, however. Same. They were there today too, right? They. Yeah. Who do those damn cops think they are? Lawbringers? They can't just stare us all down like that.
You know what? No, they shouldn't. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a phantom thief at our school. Well, in that case, you should shut your mouth before I murder you in your sleep, apparently, because that's what I do now. Question mark. Okay, listen up.
Quiet down.
I'm a phantom thief. I'm gonna kill you. Actually, she knows. She knows. So how does she feel about me right now? What if you can ask? Why is her team suspected of murder? Because, what's her name? Hafu's dad. We stole his treasure, but then Shadow Man came in and killed Hafu's dad's shadow. So her dad died live on TV after he confessed the things that he did. So, you know, they're like, that's a phantom thief thing. Did I say Hafu? Haru. Bubbly girl, sweet girl. Side-eyeing Joker the entire time, like, please do not mess this up, you idiot, I swear! No more massage! Been an Takemi simp since the first time I saw her. I mean, she's got the something. Like, what I really like about her is that she has, like, the joking thing as well. But also, she could probably kill me. She has both these energies. Like, she'd make a really funny pun before absolutely destroying me. And I am weak for that. I require my women to have the ability to end me physically. But they love me, so they wouldn't. But they could, if they could. Takemi's little smirk when she says something. Lex in general. Oh, and for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. Oh yeah, we'll call it various reasons, sure. There was talk of cancelling it, but we couldn't just do that. It's a festival, gosh darn it. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. Really? On a weekday? What kind of reasons are there? Ugh, the recent murders? The possibility of the murderer maybe being among us? Oh, boring! Female student. With all this stuff about the principal in Kamoshida this year, I guess it can't be helped. Thank you. God. She seems like she would be very demanding in all the right ways. But she'd be nice about it. And also make jokes, still. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all of the students here. Well, good luck with that. Seriously? The police are at Shujin. They haven't come to my school. Seems they're calling students individually out of class to speak with them. Wait, does that mean we're gonna get called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. Gotta be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try not to say much. We'll see through any lies you try and make. I know. Ryuji, I am so worried, Ryuji. You say you know, but do you? In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. Ryuji! Oh no. Oh. Speaking of women who can end you, I just saw an ASMR video with a lady
Kamaki-san and...
I don't know how I feel about that one, joke. Listen, Reggie, this is the energy that this gets now because we are no longer a family-friendly stream. I always think of the song Short Skirt, Long Jacket by Cake when I look at Takemi. That's a good song, to be honest. Ryuji will spill everything. Oh, he will. Like, he'll get in there and he'll be like, I will never tell you that I'm a phantom thief, even though I am. Wait, shit. Well then, next up is Takemiki-san and Bird-kun. You two will go together. Oh.
Huh?
She doesn't know
Why
yet.
together?
Oops.
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far.
Weird.
Oh yeah, right. Those are the instructions the detectives gave us.
Kawakami's face is just like, can you not be this obvious? Please.
Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Weird.
Take a seat.
I will, and then I'm leaving with it. You offered, so you can't tell me it's stealing.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick.
Oh, it's okay. Just stare at me like I'm a criminal already.
Let's see.
Jinsey Bird. That name reeks of criminal intent.
Ah, yes. You're the one currently under probation.
Oh god, no! I see you've saved a woman!
It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida?
Yeah, so did most of the school. Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look.
Ah, yes. I'm just made of aggression.
You spent time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura?
Oh, what can I say? Everybody loves Joker.
The more friends, the better, right?
No, the opposite. I'm scared of people.
I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now.
What the hell does that mean?
Oh, I almost forgot.
Oh.
There's just one more thing I have to ask
I'm
you.
sorry. Are you pulling a Columbo here? Just one more thing.
Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
Oh, dude, totally. I hope not.
Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe.
I'm so scared, Mr. Nice Detective.
Thank you for your time.
Mr. Overbearing Detective.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
I can ask her, I just don't know if she's gonna say yes. You know, I did turn her down that one time. Just as Columbo maneuver, oh yeah. Oh, also, are you a Phantom Thief?
I got
Just be
so nervous,
honest.
I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Oh, but see, for her it's normal because like she's in one of those situations now. Columbo, the detective, Danny. It's an older series, but it's basically anytime he would talk to somebody, he basically already had like a bunch of evidence and hard-hitting questions. He'd be all nice to them and stuff, and then he'd walk away. But he'd turn around, he'd be like, "Oh, one more thing," and then he'd show his real cards. Ryuji definitely looks like he spilled the beans. He always does.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
Did you guys also say you were scared?
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
So you said you were like, "Oh no, I love it. I'm one of them," or
I hope you didn't.
did you?
It was probably fine. Oh, it would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
They know things.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
No, we must take them heavily.
Hey,
With bricks.
did you think that detective
preferably.
guy was scary?
No, only the overbearing one. I don't remember. Yeah, man. He was weak.
Especially those eyes. It was like they were smiling, but not.
Oh, one of those photo smiles? Like when someone smiles but they're not actually happy, like... I'm smiling. I'm very happy. Mom, spaghetti!
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
I'm dead inside.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen.
We are dead inside, to be honest, so yeah.
But now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
What's that,
We
sir?
need to make sure we don't draw suspicion and work to clear our names. Right?
I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? Like, what would be great now? Reggie, you have the list? Which of many? We aren't dead inside, we're dating Makoto. That's true. She keeps us alive, but only she.
Right.
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
The other one.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this
Energizer
city could be
took your
involved.
quote game away from you, Kulsta. Rip.
They were so popular too.
For now. For now.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
God, she's so strong. Haru.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school.
I don't have a mom spaghetti quotes. I think.
So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive
Do I
committee.
have a mom spaghetti quote? Not knowing my own quote system.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Just say it instead, Litza. Quote me, literally. Say should really have secured her data with NordVPN. The fool.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all
The
this
search for the quote. I really wish Haru didn't get stuck being locked so far into the game. She's so wonderful and it makes so much harder to hang out with her. But it's okay, because I've hung out with a lot of other people already, so I have time for her now. Makoto's deadly serious look. She has to be.
No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decision.
We look like murderers.
Don't jinx it.
Don't jinx it.
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate.
We don't do progress.
Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay? Of course.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you is the only thing I can think of when I saw the quote I got. Giant enemy crabs is a Dark Souls one, I think. I'm pretty sure that was a Dark Souls one, actually. Dark Souls 3? Just wait like 10 years and you'll regret ever being— Wow, Skull! I know Wall has like a list of all my quotes somewhere. There's a lot of quotes. I think if you do quote 0, it tells you the last one. Like the latest one added. Not that many. Oh, Yokel's ruined it for you. The crab meme came from Genji Days of the Blade. The meme itself actually came from a presentation. From a maybe that's called Genji Days of the Blade, but they were like showing off a game, and they were like, oh yeah, this game is set in actual history, you know, based on all these real life events, and then all of a sudden there's just like, so there's this giant enemy crab. Boy. Anyway, so anytime I see a giant crab, that's what I yell. Oh, that one! So old! It's so old! I mean, listen, Reggie. We needed to know about Mom's spaghetti. What can you do? What can you do? This is bad. Someone totally framed us. They would never do that. I am not allowed to do anything. God, I'm gonna kill this cat one day. And he's gonna thank me.
Okay.
Sleep. Do I get to go to jail again? No. Oh, it's worse.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned.
Sorry, sir. Did you mean to say— Because this one's kind of weak, honestly. I'm just saying.
Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
Ah, yes. Satan hotline. Hmm. Hello, one. Good afternoon. Phantom Thieves are sus. And you know what? Nobody saw his vent, so a lie. You can, Reggie. Set it on fire. Become the meme. Take a picture. Say alert Google Doc names. Unlocked users viewing a document after animals. Nice. I am Bird. Appears to be a trainee evil, not yet versed in the arts of maniacal laughter. Well, he should be getting on that.
What's going on?
At this point. Kasumi's browsing Bose again. I'm afraid. Did she make roughly the same sounds as I did just then? Because at that point, you need to start fearing for your life. If she was still on the chuckle, then you have time. I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they gonna do this? We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Yeah, man. Way more important. Why did the school decide to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because our school's all over the news? Just because there were murders? Moving it to next Tuesday only makes more work for us. Jesus, dudes. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. It'll also be an inconvenience to anyone we already invited. Yo, can you say first world problem? And what about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the students sharing special? It's gonna be a real weird festival with morale so low. Then don't have it. Go home. Shut up. Complaining lad. Unnamed camel. Ah, so cute. I'm turning into Kokobura. Started maniacally laughing too when you dance. We're sharing that brain cell today, Lidsa. She's at the evil hand rubbing stage. Okay, well, eventually it'll like this, and at this point, you gotta start going. So do you see the Phantom Thieves as a family? No. Part of them? Like, I feel like Joker, Futaba, and Sojiro are like a little family. And then I guess now Makoto as well, because I'm gonna marry her, so... There's people being so inconsiderate for dying. I know! Inconceivable! Swingers party. Listen, not everyone can have a Makoto, and they can't have mine, so that's our... Welcome back, Sandy. Lots of stuff. Bunch of stuff. Just because someone is dead doesn't mean you have to be grumpy. Listen. I don't think it's a major inconvenience to move the date a few days, because Haru is mourning the death of her father. Speaking of the annoying media, at least she knows, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The faculty office! The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know! We really have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square! Oh god, they're really gonna keep the lessons fun, don't they? It's a square in which adding up the numbers in a row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Brett-san, please look at this. Oh no, don't make me do math. No two squares can contain... No, that's a Sudoku! A Sudoku? One number should be in the middle of this square in order to make it a magic square. Let's figure that out. I don't know. Don't make me do math. Not live on television, please.
Correct.
I would be too stupid. Silence. I'm already super smart. Don't give me more. Give me guts instead. Let me talk smack against the teacher. Ah. Pretty much, Skull. If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? What a fun math teacher. I choose the magic squares, hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated, and math doesn't kill anyone. That's where you're wrong. Having everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down. Okay, sorry. I used to love magic squares a very long time ago. Oh, years and years ago. Sudoku is a magic square. I like Sudokus, actually. I really like Sudokus. Just not... Don't put me on the spot like that! Like, because I would be staring at this for a while. Today we have a math theme, and I'm not good at any of it. With 9 of those magic squares together, you might have a fun puzzle to solve. It's been 83 years. Something like that, yeah. Actually, I was pretty good at even the harder ones. It's just that I did them systematically, so... So what are we gonna do as the school festival's execs committee? I'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see at the guests of honor? Oh, right. That thing they do every year? You mean how those lame guests came to the panel, right? The festival dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over. That's so damn boring. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home. But you do that all the time. I can look stuff up. So did you find anything, Haru? About that. No good, huh? I'm sorry. It'll rouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. I'm counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation. Like always. This boy. The crosswords are the worst. I don't ever want to do one ever again. We did some in the cafe.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
Sure we do. Look at us.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi.
Ew.
This one too.
Oh my god.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous.
So seppuku.
It's like they never accepted us to begin with.
Jerks.
It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right?
Like, we're gonna show our innocence, and then we're gonna do one last message, and that message will just say, y'all are hypocrites. Bye. Forever. Oh.
Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
I'm actually tired. I hate it.
You too?
I heckin' hate it. What can I say?
Oh, look here. This ain't good.
Pretty much, Zarya.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
Weird.
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
Apparently so.
God, this is so effing stupid. Damn it.
Maybe we should start murdering. I mean...
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
But we hate him!
What? Akechi?
You would have known that if you started
What are
counting.
you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, he only listens to his own voice, so there we are.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
Let's just pretend he didn't win. Let's go with the second. Let's go with the runner-up. Come on.
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up?
Exactly!
We have to get him.
Exactly!
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
Oh, come on.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
If we kill him before he comes over, then he won't have
It
to.
would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
She doesn't really do the talking thing. Let's leave it to her.
We're not gonna get arrested because the police tracked her down, right? That's the last thing we need now.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation.
We're gonna die.
I hope she finds something.
We're gonna die so hard. Also, I think it's funny that Joker's like the only one who got arrested and drugged up. Your lord.
Hey.
Hey, Dad.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Why is he even on the news?
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just.
Liar.
However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
But why, though?
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
Why won't you join us in dogpiling?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty.
It super is.
There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
It's a trap.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
Change of heart. I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously? Even you're having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. So 2 heads are better than 1. What about 7? So I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce, so okay, fine, 8 is fine too. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Yeah, okay, well, let's do everything we can right now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for?
I'm a kid.
Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Do you want me to start dating your daughter? Cause dang it, man, I will. It's a secret.
Don't let things get complicated, okay? Having to keep dealing with that stuff later on is a pain.
He knows.
By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you?
Oh, what? Constantly?
I heard the police showed up at your school.
They want me dead. It's nothing about me.
Yet.
As long as you're not getting involved.
Well.
Well, fine.
He's just the other guy. Honestly, Skal, it's like, why are you confused? And again, have you met your daughter? Can I hang out with him? No. Well, at least I have like a time to myself. I'm gonna hang out with him, but I'm gonna save first because I don't want to screw it up. My best friend. I am free today. Wonderful man. Just go all badass. He wouldn't have liked me when I said that. Alright, it's getting crazy out there with all those incidents happening. Well, it'll make my job easier if the cops have their attention elsewhere, you know? So, you're here because you saw my message, right? Totally. In that case, do some work around the shop. It should be fun for a gun enthusiast like you. Ah, so much fun. Hang out with him.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm not really hanging out with him. Eli seems satisfied. He asked me to do one task after another. Can I give him a gift? Why can't I give him a gift?
See ya.
Platonically. Jesus, I can only give gifts to girls and it's just, it makes me sad. Shut this site down! Shut your mouth. Shut your absolute mouth. Officer, look! A website! Ah! Good night, guys. Sleep well. Honestly, you stuck around really long. I commend you. You can gift the Boys in Royal. We'll gift the heck out of the Boys in Royal. Silence, public. What do you get a man who has everything? Another tattoo? A hug? A kiss?
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Not a thing.
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me.
Well.
It's possible I made some sort of mistake.
Oh.
Regardless, I thought over the
I think
matter
she's
of
just
who
cold.
we're going to invite for our school festival.
Unbelievable.
I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real?
You kinda have to.
Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I mean, I don't think he knows it's us yet. He saw. I feel like he saw us though.
I understand this is dangerous.
That's the thing. I think he saw
Without
us.
a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Cause she's mean and we don't like her.
Wait,
Jenny.
Is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still,
that's a
there
trap.
Will be so many other students at the school festival.
It's a trap.
What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble. And the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
You're gonna do it anyway. Like, let's be honest.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
Clearly no. But here we are.
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
Which is nothing.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on. How are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
We have all the data from the PC of a public prosecutor. Finding his phone number was a no-brainer.
And he's not gonna ask us how we got that? No? Okay.
Damn, you're real impressive.
You found a phone number!
But then, wouldn't he wonder how we acquired his number?
Thank you, Haru!
I'll just say my sister had it. That isn't even technically a lie.
To be fair, wouldn't he have like some sort of public number if he's also apparently a public figure?
Can you send me the number, Futaba?
He knows Makoto, but does he remember Makoto? And we'll just
contact
beat him
him
over
right
the
away.
head, so he's just out for that time.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
You're not big on most deals. Except for yelling loudly in the hallway.
Now's no time to be petty.
It's my
Just
whole
think of
thing,
him as a
though.
source of intel, nothing more.
Ah.
I have a response already.
He was waiting. He's so lonely.
He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
Are we really media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
Cry about it.
I'll keep trying.
I like Ryuji. He's a cutie pie.
Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
You can't have pancakes unless he comes over. The pancakes are at the school. I was just thinking about your boyfriend. Can you put him on the phone, please? Also, how does he know? Who would have thought we'd end up relying on Akechi? I totally would. Take the bag. Coffee Dads! How far along are we on Coffee Dads? We're not maxed out yet, are we? We're getting there, though. Makoto's almost maxed out. Hana's almost maxed out. Ryuji is the only one out of the actual team. And Kawakami. Wait, where is Coffee Dads? Are you still so low? Oh no, for Coffee Dad I have to go and do... I have to do the thing. I have to do... What's it called? Mementos. So I'm not allowed to yet. RIP? We're only on 5 with her. Huh. We get curry tips next. Do we now? Well, I should make curry that moderately restores SP to all allies. Ooh. What a good tip. Should I just do that? We'll go to Speech Dad. I think he deserves a little bit of attention today. I'm about to give a speech in Shibuya. Ah, let me come over there real quick. Also don't like Junpei. I have not played that one, but I'm sure he's fine.
Let's do it.
Hey there, friends.
Please consider what I have to say.
Do I have the thing on me for him? I do, and we're gonna grow stronger too. Let's help him out. Actually, Diet Man Matsushita asked me to meet after this. Oh, so you lied about your speech. Good to know. Good to know, Nobutora. You remember how he asked me to become his right-hand man? Well, he likely wants my answer. I'll need you to come with me after the speech. To defend me. I'm scared. Oh my, this is where you give the answer? Are we about to get beat up? Are we about to get shanked? We're about to get shanked. What did you ask me here to discuss? Would you like to get shanked up or down? I heard you met with Kuramoto's grandson. You have your ears to the ground, huh? And to think that he's the candidate the party is backing to ruin my chances of winning. I'll be completely straight with you, since I already asked you to be my right-hand man. We're currently fighting the Kuramoto group. You're fighting with Mr. Kuramoto? I have ambitions of my own, you know. I owe him for all he did for me, but I don't want him to have influence over me forever. All the more now that he's secretly working with Shido's Diet members. I know he asked you to join his group, but I think you should decline his offer. They want to keep you on the leash, so you won't reveal any damaging information. The real culprit of the expense misappropriation case you were blamed for is Old Man Kuramoto! Did I say it or did I say it? I said it! I said it! I heckin' said it! What did I say? It! Me! Saying it! Anyway. What did you say? What? Potatoes? Potatoes? I searched through the party's off-the-records account from 20 years ago, there's no doubt. Can you still forgive him? He led you into the political world and kicked you out in the worst ways. We should kill him. Stop murdering people, Gen Z! The answer isn't always murder, but a slight stabbing. A little bit stab. Anyway. Yes, I did say. Yes, I did. But why? It's a very good question. I also love Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen. Yuji and Ryuji are pretty much the same. I know, they even kind of have the same hair, except Yuji has like reddish, pinkish, kind of rose gold hair. Like, little manslaughter goes a long way. The answer is only murder when it's not murder. You know. It seems he bought his popularity, and as a result, he was having some serious financial trouble. Sounds as if you're saying that this is my opportunity to clear my name. And so you need an answer from me on whether or not I'll be your right-hand man, yes? His own grandson has already tried to persuade you, therefore I can't wait any longer. If you join me, you can accuse Kuramoto of his crime. You can clear your name and put no good Tora behind you. This is your best and last chance. Join with Matsushita and take my revenge against Mr. Kuramoto, but drop out of the election. Don't do it. Screw this shit. I see. So that's how you truly feel about this. Matsushita, I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. You have no conceivable reason to refuse. Actually, yes, because we cannot start our new political career with this under-the-table nonsense. So, anyway. My goal is to become a member of the Diet, not a right-hand man. I will not cast aside my belief. On that I stand firm. This information would be the deciding factor in taking down Kuramoto. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. I was simply offering you a deal. I assumed you might decline it. So I'm gonna have to stab you. Very well. Please forget it. I apologize for bringing it up so suddenly. I'll talk to the party and provide support for your next speech about the Phantom Thieves. Why are you doing this? I expected to get shanked. I don't want to debate about the Phantom Thieves. I simply want to draw attention to them. And you can assert your innocence there on a grand stage. To be frank, I'll be happy as long as the Kuramoto group's influence diminishes. Bert-kun, don't speak a word of this to anyone, for both our sakes, or I can still do the shanking. Very well then. Feels like I'm caught in the crossfire of a political conspiracy. My friend is trying to take advantage of me, while my former mentor is trying to win me over. To achieve my dreams, I have to set aside my beliefs. What should I do? Stick to your beliefs! Boy!
Yes.
You're right. Betraying myself means betraying my supporters, which also means betraying you. For some reason, just talking with you always helps me make up my mind. It's as if my heart is being manipulated. Perhaps. If the Phantom Thieves truly do exist, then I'm sure they're very much like you. Saying that at this particular moment in the storyline is maybe not the compliment that he thinks it is. I'm just saying. For some reason, you stood by me. No good Tora, who didn't have any supporters.
Actually,
I've been thinking about this for a while, actually. You must have experienced cruelty and injustice in this life. I can tell by the look of your eyes. That's why I sense your desire to help the weak. And the strength to stand up to the hecklers, to Matsushita, and to Kuramoto's grandson. You're no ordinary high school student, even I know that much. Oh god.
hey,
Would you care to talk about it? ... Sweat. Just a joke. Sorry, I crossed the line there. I've always lacked restraint in these situations. See what I did there? I relieved the tension by making fun of myself. Think of it as an advanced technique for winning people over. Yeah. Totally. Occasionally lets you skip a negotiation when attempting to obtain a persona. I do that anyway.
Right.
We just mind control them. Easy. Alright then. Well, I'll at least make good use of Matsushita's help setting up my next speech. I feel like I'll be able to fully express my beliefs if you're there with me. We can discuss it again at the speech. No, we won't. No, stop making me charming. Make me gutsy! Oh god, who gets me guts? Somebody make me gutsy, please, I'm begging you. God dang
well
it.
then, I'll see you again.
Well, unfortunate. It's the stereotype hair. Oh wow, the stereotype hair just dropped my ratings further. Still very tired of Japanese people's stereotypes, that's why I've been kind of away from anime and stuff.
Hey.
As in like how they portray their own country in anime, or... I literally only started watching Jujutsu Kaisen because one of my favorite artists that draws Ryuji drew Yuji, and everyone was so confused because they look so much alike. I know! I know, but it is though, you're right. Yeah, next time I'll just stare at them intensely. Just like... But I already maxed Takemi! Awkward jokes, that's the defense mechanism, yep. Character tropes. Well, I guess you have to find like the right anime, but then you'd still have to go through them to figure out if it's the right anime, which... I bring up Kuroko's Basketball a lot now, but that's because that's the one we are watching during dinner all the time. And it annoys me so much because there's like a moment where they are fighting or like they're playing against a team that like
beats people up, basically. Like, during the entire match, their whole deal is just that they find ways to, like, injure people, and nobody notices, and it makes me furious, because, like, yeah, somebody would have noticed this. This is bull. And then there's another one, like the one we're on right now, where there's a guy who literally just starts beating people up outside. He's just like, well, I see you, I'm gonna beat you up now. And nobody calls the police. Everyone's just like, no, we must solve this through basketball. And it's like, what? He beat you up and strangled a woman. Do you not think? Anyway, it makes me really mad. As soon as I know the beat stories show themselves to me. Rip. Even Ghibli. I can still do the burger challenge for more guts. Yeah, but I want to do it while also getting a confidant up. If that makes sense? Because I can read in class if I really, really, really need to. So, you know. This all sports anime, rip. I've only really watched this one. It's the only one. Because Nick really wanted to get me into sports anime. But I don't think it's gonna be for me, I'm so sorry. Because, like, the whole thing is a tournament arc. All of it. No police. Pokemon battle time. Yeah, even worse. Even Ghibli! Sad times. Haikyuu is also a tournament arc. Again, you, like, send your sports anime suggestions to Nick, because he loves Haikyuu. And Ippo. And Kuroko. Like, he loves all of those. But I personally really like Isekai. I really like My Hero Academia is absolutely my jam. Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, those are like my things. And then on the side I'll have like some wholesome things, like, you know, the funny things, like the Psyche K, and like there's wholesome fruit baskets, and you know, things like that. See, I didn't like Goblin Slayer. I actually did watch the whole thing. I watched all of it, but I hate it. I watched it because I felt like at this point I had to give it a fair chance, but the first episode just ruined it. I didn't want to see that. It's gross, it's disgusting. And like, I get it because they're like, oh, look how bad goblins are. This is why they have to die. But like, I wanted to throw up. Personally. Like, it painted the entire series for me. It was just, oh my god, I wanted to die. Like, I hated it. Kuroko, they're all cool buff dudes, but it's kind of boring. Like, and like, I said this to Nick yesterday as well, Reggie, where it's like, oh yeah, it's the generation of miracles. But this guy's also kind of a generation of miracles, and that guy, and that guy, and this guy is just as good as the generation of miracles, and so is that guy, and that guy, and that guy, and he could basically, you know, he was X generation of miracles, so he kind of got like, okay. Psyche K, yes. I've never been a big sports anime fan, it's not my jam. Yeah, I can't. I've given it a chance, but you know. What about Zuma? I've not seen Zuma. Or Ranma, actually. Also, same, I never even tried Goblin Slayer when I learned about that. Yeah, see, I didn't want to either, but everyone was like, no, you got it, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good, but like, well, like, why did you put that in there? Oh god, now I'm thinking about it again and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Jesus. The Castlevania anime is fantastic. Can recommend, Danny. I love the Castlevania anime. Like, I know people say it's not really an anime, but like, it's really good. The animated series of Castlevania is really, really, really good. Love Isekai even though so many people are tired of them. Yeah, I still love them as well. Shield Hero. I'm looking forward to like the next bit. Honestly, slice of life stuff are the only type of media I can consume nowadays. Since we were talking, I started thinking of what I actually still interact with. Did you watch that anime that I actually recommended to you about that one, Bocchi? Because that one I still think is really, really cute. And like, the main character kind of reminded me of you. Didn't Odon Host Club have like one season only? Does it treat women better than the games? Honestly, there's like one, I don't want to spoil any part of it for you, but there's one character in there who kind of becomes like the main characters. They're like a couple. They're not big. I don't want to spoil anything. There's one really cool female character in there that I love a lot. And like, they're not just props. they have actual characters and things like that. I really like them. What about Yu Yu Hakusho? Isn't Yu Yu Hakusho also sports anime? Because I think that's the one Nick also watches. Wonder Egg Priority has been interesting. I'm only caught up to like episode 8, but it is heavy and deals with a lot of triggering topics. See, I don't really want to watch that. Like, I know how stupid that sounds, but I have phases in what kind of media I consume, I want to say. Like, I don't... At one point in the past, I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna watch horror all day. But right now, I guess because everything in the world is just gone to heck already, I only want to watch things that make me happy. Things that have happy endings and where all the good people in and everything is great and everything is wonderful. Like, I do not seek out triggers. Personally. More of a fight arena power? Is it? Oh my god. I don't... If it's sports, I don't want to watch it, basically. But Old School with Love, Hina. I feel like I've heard about that. Like, way when I was younger. I didn't really watch anime much when I was younger because I didn't get to pick what I watched, so all I watched was on Fox Kids. So, like, we had Pokemon, we had Super Pig, we had Dragon Ball, you know, all of those. Shinzo. I feel like I'm the only person who watched Shinzo, I swear to god. You want a really good action anime? Fruits of Grisella? Hold on. I'll write that down. Fruits of Grisella. Because I do like action anime. Also, I just like... There's just certain character types that I really like that appear a lot in action anime, I guess. Which, you know. Fruits of Grisella. I'm old now. Save, please. Thank you. Right now, I really have to force myself to not consume psychological stuff, even though it's my favorite genre. Yeah, it's just, I've noticed that it makes me feel bad. And not like, oh, you know, I'm having like feelings about the anime, but it just like actively makes me feel bad. Like, I can't deal with it. Haven't been in the mood to watch it again yet. It seems to be focused on the healing from trauma and dealing with past pain kind of thing. Yeah, just only wholesome vibes. I will only consume wholesome vibes. Hamtaro. Yeah. Shows like The Good Place I can't watch before bed because it's kind of thought-consuming. I had no thoughts, head empty. Oh, I will find it. If I Google that, I will probably still find it. What about that anime that explains to you how manga is made? I don't think I've heard about that. So I can't believe Shinchan was in the kids program. I know. But so is Hamtaro, so it's okay. Everywhere Energizer. So I love psychological so much, but right now I think even that would be dangerous for my mental health. Yeah, maybe one day, like, it'll switch again. We all have our moments. Did I watch Bakuman? No, I watched Metabots. Am I thinking of the same thing? Yeah, I don't think so. Metabots, though. Metabots! I'm thinking Bakugan for some reason. Is that something else? I'm now wondering what Bakugan is. Oh yeah, no, I know Bakugan. I just don't know Bakuman. Anyway, yeah, Metabots and Bakugan. But Bakugan was not really an anime, or like they had anime, but it wasn't much. And Metabots was like actually cool. I loved Metabots. I also never had like Bakugan things, but I did have one. I had Metabee as like a toy. I thought Metabots was fantastic. And I also watched, oh my god, Let It Rip. What's it called? What is it called again? Beyblades! Thank you, Reggie. Let It Rip! Oh, I watched that too. Memories. There are too many. Boogie Pop Phantom is a super interesting anime plot, but if you're not looking for psych horror, it wouldn't be a good start. Probably not then. We'll wait. Kaguya-sama Love is War is a great rom-com. I like rom-coms too. Actually. Oh, maybe. More power! The most power! I watched Inuyasha as well, but I watched like half of Inuyasha. I might actually continue watching it again because, okay. So Inuyasha was not actually shown in the Netherlands, so I had to totally legally acquire it on the internet. And then the same with Naruto actually. Naruto I also had to very legally acquire on the internet. But then at some point the episodes cut off and they never uploaded more. I mean, they never totally legally sold me more is what I meant. So I couldn't watch the rest. Rip. We used to buy so many Beyblades and just let them all loose in our kitchen. Oh my god, those could hurt. I'm pretty sure those could hurt. If you're only allowed to watch one Studio Ghibli film and it caused the others to disappear from existence, Howl's Moving Castle. I really, really love Howl's Moving Castle. And like, the things that you start noting, like, I didn't even realize, I didn't even think about it. Somebody posted it on Twitter where she asks him to find her. And the start of the movie is like, there you are, my dear. And I love that movie. It's really good. After Psyche, I want to watch Inuyasha. Honestly, that one's pretty wholesome. Like, it's very much a kid's anime. I think you might also actually... maybe you've already watched it, Sailor Moon. And actually Super Pig as well. Super Pig is wholesome. I think Inuyasha was only translated to a certain point at the time, and they wouldn't continue it, and it ended on an absolute cliffhanger on Free TV. Maybe that's why! Maybe that's why. Oh man. I love Inuyasha as a childhood show. They now did a sequel for the children of Inuyasha and Sesshomaru. Really? I loved Sesshomaru. He was a crush. If you played the GBA Metabots, I have not. I didn't have a Game Boy Advance. I never had a Game Boy either. Like, the only console we had at the time was a Nintendo 64. That was the first one I got when I was 10. And before that, I would play on the Super Nintendo at my neighbor's and her PlayStation 1, so... Scrounging. Actually, I did play on her Game Boy Color. I played, like a a Sylvester and Tweety game. Not Tom and Jerry. Sylvester and Tweety game. And then, when I got Pokemon Stadium, I got to play Pokemon on my Dodrio Game Boy within Pokemon Stadium. I feel like a lot of people watched Power Rangers when they were younger and have their own kind of Power Rangers. I love Power Rangers. I still like Power Rangers. Sailor Moon I even watched with my best male friends. Let go. We didn't have Sailor Moon. I was still mad. Do we get to talk about the glorious wholesome anime called Food Wars? See, I have not actually watched Food Wars yet, but I keep hearing Akidiris talk about it. Now I feel like I need to go and watch Food Wars. I'm going to watch Food Wars. I loved Jane. Hold on. I feel like that should be Yane. That sounds like a very aggressive anime, weirdly, for you. My choice would probably be Spirited Away. Spirited Away is nice too, but I feel like Howl's Moving Castle has such a more direct story, I almost want to say. Plus, I really like Calcifer. Calcifer's nice. Kamikaze Kaito G. Interesting! It's not a magical girl anime. It sounds a bit like, oh, I can't think of the name. Charlize Theron was in it, I think. Where she plays like this kick-ass lady. It's pretty recent. I don't remember. I love Lord Sesshomaru. Can you guess who is the mother of his children? No, but now I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I don't want to guess. I'm gonna watch the whole thing again, from start to finish. We're doing it. All the students walking by and are just standing there. They might think you had a mental shutdown. Also, I should be late for school right now. Really. It's interesting that everyone has all said different Studio Ghibli films. I feel like that really speaks for them, honestly. It really speaks for how broad the subjects are. Itarazu Nakis? No, also not seen it. Oh my god, I have catch-ups. I've seen parts of Kill la Kill, just like I've seen parts of Fairy Tail. But I couldn't really get into either much. I don't know why, but it just didn't click. I really thought Fairy Tail at least would click with me, but I just kind of clicked off on that one. Anyway, you hear who we're getting for our guest this year. We're still playing a video game. Ah, I'm sorry, Joker. Oh, you mean Akechi, right? I kind of saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't going to make any more appearances, though? Why did he agree to come here? Honestly, it would have been a really... I guess he would have found out, but it would have been easy to just say, oh, he declined to come over. It probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow then. Because our school is evil. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way am I going to miss the panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought. But for now, we'll just need to endure it. At least until we can get some more intel. It's worth the rewatch for that just alone, Danny.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Kill la Kill is a lot of fun to watch, but about 2/3 to 3/4 of the way through, the story really drags a bit. Yeah, maybe that's why. Kind of sad. Last anime I watched was about lesbians. It was wholesome. Of course it was. I'm still rooting, again, not anime related, but I'm still rooting for Supercorp because once I know that Supercorp is the endgame, I might actually watch Supergirl. Like, I've never watched a single Supercorp episode or Supergirl episode in my life, but I'm like weirdly invested in their ship. The school festival's tomorrow. Have you made all your preparations? Absolutely not. I'm the advisor for the ESS, so I'll be busy helping them today. ESS stands for English Studies Society, by the way. We need to advertise that Shujin's at a school that provides an education you can use anywhere in the world. Hey, Mr. Bird. It's Mrs. Bird to you. There are tons of three-letter acronyms like ESS in the world. Can you tell me what the S in SOS means? Safe? No, it's meaningless. It's meaningless? I'm sorry, what? Really? Correct. SOS is often said to mean save our ship. Save our souls is another interpretation too. But in reality, it's not an acronym of anything. It's just the simplest thing you can send in Morse code in an emergency. If you haven't finished preparing for the festival, though, it's too late to send an SOS now. Ha ha! Hey, did you know that? Oh my god, Bird is so smart. I hope he's not a phantom thief.
Nice going.
Chrono Crusade is low-key a really great anime. I've not heard of that one.
Alright.
All these obscure anime. No, they're not obscure, Jinsey. You just haven't watched enough. It was only chosen because it's easily to transmit in Morse. Yeah, I did not know that, honestly. I actually did not know that. It's also the option of not letting souls sitting alone at 0%. I'm kind of surprised that there is an option with 0%, actually. It's very wholesome. Think you and Kulaf would enjoy it together? Wholesome. We want more wholesome ones. Ted is easier, which I find weird. They weren't thinking about that. Yet. The school festival isn't just a time for your students to goof off. It's an important event where we invite prospective students, PTA members, and the like to attend. This time, we have Akechi-san for a panel. There will be twice as many guests, even though it's a weekday. Okay. I'll have to spend twice as much time on my makeup tomorrow to be on your best behavior, got it? Just be me. Take 5 minutes. Much easier. Less stress. The school festival, huh? Arwen, why did you have to poop so smellily? God dang. My cat smells. Arwen, Jesus Christ. See you, little one. Good night. I'm gonna end my stream over this, I swear to God. Oh my god, Arwen. I swear I might actually end my stream over this. Is Akechi really going to be there? I don't know, man. Not with this. Not with this. Jesus Christ. It's actually really bad. Is my window open? I'll open this window. Jesus. Oh, our grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead, dude. Same. Look at that. Look who got the top score. It's me. I'm top of the class. I can't be a phantom thief. Jesus. Oh, I got stuff for that and made me charming for some reason. She eats the same food every day. She has diet food. God damn. That's okay, Skal. At least it won't stay here. Any word from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but we'll be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's the bastard up to anyway? Oh, whew. Dang. He hasn't done anything since he said he was gonna go into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front. Dear Lord. Encourage that, Velico! She's actually not here. Obviously. She went to rest after her monsterdom. Hey, Bird! Don't talk to me, dude. Good welcome back, Alvania. I'm not only late, but partially latte. Latte. Oh god, is he gonna throw things at me again? Stop throwing things at— why do you keep doing that? You know you can't hit me.
No way.
Fool. He's only started doing this near the end. I don't know why I ever bothered getting my charm up if this was something I could do. Why did I bother? Dear lord. Do. Do I even need guts for anything? Oh god.
Welcome home.
Why can't he leave?
You're back awfully late.
Oh wow. He actually just reacts like we're dating as well at this point.
How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around.
Shite.
Is the Nijima lady doing well?
The Nijima lady.
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, twice total today, Elvaniel.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
Who? Oh god, it's that guy.
It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
If we can get his whole name, can we just mess him up? That man's voice, yes!
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act.
Why?
I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
I'm going to shave off your goatee.
That politician's really honorable.
Shut up!
I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
Ah, yes. I love how much he talks. Okay, listen. If y'all are sheep, then yeah, fair enough. He sounds great, but... I mean... No, he's only done it like once in any other stream, I think. Like all the way at the start.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Shut your mouth.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Oh my god.
Rampant political scandals. Thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state
Can we
of our
throw him out of
nation.
the cafe?
We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just
No,
that.
Skull, he's gonna do exactly what he says he's gonna do. Eggman is an assaulter of women. Do we really not remember this?
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
Hold me, coffee father. You're standing too.
Standing here is my job.
It's also my job. Shut up.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma.
I'm gonna just punch you in the face.
It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forward.
Why would you
think,
lie?
boss?
No.
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it.
Ew.
However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
True nature? Question mark? Let's not incriminate
Attack
ourselves.
others with no remorse. Why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals,
which we do,
then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
How does he start liking us when we become murderers? Like, you a fat boy.
I knew there was
Date me,
something special
Joker.
about you. Ever since the first time we met.
Oh my god, he does want to date me.
I feel as though I could tell you anything during our
No, he
conversation.
absolutely, he has the hots for Joker. Oh my god. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Do not lie to me. We're only in rank 4 too.
Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and...
I know.
Wait.
I'm sure you know that.
I know, Czar.
Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer.
And I'm definitely not a phantom
Thank
thief.
you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you.
Because I
I'll
love
be going
you.
now.
Ooh. Fair enough. That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a good bit smarter than you. Excuse me? Have you seen my knowledge rank, Coffee Father? Absolutely not. I am the smartest. Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. I already knew that. Oh, really? Either way, the real issue is what we do next. That lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. That sounds great. At a time like this? This is a perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, are you sure you're okay? Seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I've just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure.
Let's do it.
Awesome. Stupid idiot! I want to smooch him. Pretty much, though. The cup is still steaming and probably mostly full. He's not really here to drink the coffee, let's be honest, Jones. He's here for me. Like, I don't even talk to this customer anymore. We don't like him. Don't kill money givers. Wow! Don't let your brand new girlfriend know that you're role-played dating Akechi. Listen. I can't help how ravishingly handsome I am. Clearly. On that bombshell, though, I'm ending like a little 10 minutes early. I'm honestly kind of surprised I made it to like nearly the 4 hours anyway, because I read the whole story at the start. My voice is shenaniganed to heck and back. I've had Harry for 2 minutes, and if anything were to happen to her, I'd kill everyone in this room and then myself. And everyone outside of the room, too. Also, actually. Anyway, yes. On that bombshell. I will see you tomorrow for more Persona 5. This game never ends. And that's okay. Oh, just in time, because my frames are dropping. If you can still hear me, have a very lovely rest of your day, everybody. Morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is you're having. I hope it is amazing. And until next time, bye.